if y'all know it, but we're going to win. I don't know if you feel it, but we're going to win. I don't know if you can see it, but we're going to win. You got to understand we're going to win right now.
Storm. Yeah,
Hold on, what that is? That a side eye from Indian Smith? And somebody, I think that's for you, my nigga. I think that's for you, Don. Somebody give you a side eye already. We ain't even started yet. We ain't even started the show yet. Don P already getting a side eye. We're gonna have to find out what that's about. India Smith.
yeah, boo. You good? Storm.
That shit never gets old.
Damn sure don't, my nigga.
It don't never get old, man. Don't never get old.
That's our theme song, my nigga. You know what's so crazy about that?
What's so crazy?
I came across somebody's Instagram reel. I don't know what it was. You know, I be watching motivational shit, a lot of motivational shit and things to do with tech pop up on my timeline, my IG timeline, you know. And some nigga was playing that beat, talking over it. I said, ain't this a bitch? Shout out to Storm, though. Shout out to the nigga Storm, man. The nigga that make the beat. Storm on the beats.
Storm motherfucking beat. Storm gonna be like, man, y'all done use that beat about 50 episodes now. I need about 50 cents an episode.
Yep, you can't get nothing, my nigga, because none of our episodes are goddamn monetized, nigga, because they can't be. What I'm saying. Yeah, so
every time we go live,
it is what it is. Every time we go live, ain't no lies monetized, so that's why we say what the fuck we want to say. Almost. We almost say what we
a motherfucking moment of silence for this small chronic break.
Oh shit. Yeah. We say what we want to say. Talk about what we want to talk about. So yeah. Smoke good dope on this motherfucker, all that. So they not going for it. So they just let, you already know. Man, summertime is flying by, man. Don't summertime end in August sometime?
No, the last day of summer is September the 20th or the 22nd.
That shit crazy how the summertime just flying by, bro. Like the summertime just going. Like it ain't no slowing down or nothing. I don't know what the fuck that happened. I clapped my hands twice. It was my birthday, clapped my hands. Now it's about to be the end of the damn summer. Ain't this a bitch?
I mean, you got shit going on in your life. When you got things going on, nigga, time goes by fast. When you ain't doing a goddamn thing, time go by slow as hell, and you don't end up having it.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? For real. That's how you got to think about it. Then, you know, a lot of times, you know what? A lot of niggas be anticipating their next check. Folks that get paid every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But they time go by fast as hell. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because they looking for that next check to come in. But don't even mind. I need it, especially if you got that shit going out, paying bills and shit. You be waiting for that next watt to come in, so you might do a little something. You might go buy you a bottle of something or a salmon. You feel me? Because you ain't buying another salmon and another bottle until 2 weeks later. You feel me? So you already know, nigga. You know how it is when payday come. You pay your bill, but you still you folks still kind of do their little thing or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Football season coming. That's when niggas going, man, come on over Sunday, fire the grill up.
Hey, you know what's so
Me.
crazy? We're competing with Thursday night football tonight because Thursday night football is back. I think it's the Hall of Fame game, but Thursday night football is back starting tonight. But
good.
At the end of the day, man, with everything going on, we about to be in the midst of a heated presidential race. It's a lot that's transpiring, man. But Thursday, it's a and I was thinking about having this shit streaming in the background, football, but fuck all that. I ain't giving them no ratings when we on. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely not gonna do that. I can't give them bitches no ratings when we on. Goddamn, I need all your undivided attention when a nigga is speaking. I don't need you motherfuckers talking about 1st and 10 and shit like that and touchdown and all like that. We don't need none of that when DeadBolt ATL is streaming live in a motherfucking building, man. But yeah, man, let's get into this. Get into what's been going on in Atlanta, man. Let's just pull it up, man. I know I done dropped some shit in the box, man. Let's see what's been going on in the A, so we can this thing right here.
You want me to go with the first thing right there? I just put that over first.
Yeah, absolutely. It's something I want to talk about because this is something that we came up through, right? And I think this is not only in reference to Atlanta. I think this has a lot to do with a lot of places. You know what I'm saying? Because when I came up, man, we had teen clubs and clubs that were, for the kids and stuff like that. And we was able to go party and stuff like that. But speaking of Atlanta, the clubs played a real crucial role in the birth of the hip hop scene. And I would say that, you know what I'm saying? Because those are the clubs, and now you don't have none of these no more. It's just straight adult clubs and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And this right here, I think, ultimately is what killed the scene. You know what I mean? I think we got some other little pieces right.
Adult club. You saying adult clubs killed the scene?
No, I'm saying that like what the thing say. Like it's the. I feel like without the teen clubs is what helped birth the rap scene back early on. You know what I'm saying? Even though when I came down here, I think I was like 20 or something like that, 21. But a lot of the clubs, a lot of the shit that was coming out of the underground. And the underground being like the teen clubs was really holding it down back then. You know what I'm saying? And now that these clubs are not around, I think, like I said, I think we got some more slides within the joint.
I got you. Let me hit these comments right quick. Like, man, goddamn Smooth dinner. Shout out to Smooth, man. What's good with you, my nigga? Smooth said, "What up with it, fella? Just coolin', man. Glad you could join us tonight." Tremont in the building. What going on, Tremont? Tremont said, "What's good, family? What's good? Tremont, glad you could join us tonight. Appreciate y'all for coming out. Also, I forgot we got to still shout out India Smith. She was still somebody. She was giving somebody the side. It ain't me. I think it's Don P. Bars. Yeah. So shout out to everybody that's in the building with us. Shout out to all the other viewers that ain't commented yet, but go ahead. You know what I'm saying? Say your piece. Say what's up. Matter of fact, go ahead and like the video. Share it with your people right quick. Like, hit that like button. Get them likes up. Got 7 people in the building. We should have 7 likes. We really appreciate that. You said we got some audio from there right here, or some video or something. Or we got this right here, founded by Miss Blakely in the early 80s. She showcased Sharon. We're going to say Sharon, if that's her name. Sharon showcase began in the tennis shed on Moreland Avenue. Reopened in 1990 on Gresham Road. It became a popular teen club providing a stage for upcoming artists. We just got slides. We ain't got no audio. I don't think of no video. I really don't feel like reading. You want me to read this shit, dog?
All this just a little bit of a track. Go ahead and give us a little wordology, man. God damn.
Oh, let me go over here to the whatchamacallit. They say Atlanta's teen clubs of the late 80s and 90s were more than just venues. They were incubators for culture. Places like I'm gonna say this again. It's either Sharon or Sheeran. I don't know. I ain't trying to mess up nobody's name. We're gonna say Sheeran Showcase and My Brother's Keeper served as both stages for rising stars, including Crisscross and Outkast, and safe havens for the city's youth. These clubs foster community while promoting positive values through music and social programs. Though they've since closed, their impact as cornerstones of Atlanta's hip hop heritage lives on.
Do you think in 2024 we should bring back teen clubs, or you think that would just be a travesty? It'd be killings, everything like that. Because we didn't. Let's just keep it a beat. When we was coming up, we came up individually. You from where you from and where I'm from, we came up through the teen club scene. It wasn't no killings and stuff like that. Niggas get their ass whooped now. You know, you might have an occasional couple of gun pops in the air.
So I can't say that niggas was on some when niggas was banging hard, niggas was on some bullshit at the teen clubs back in the day.
Do you think it would be on the level that it could possibly be on now? Like that. That's what I'm saying.
First of all, are you sure that there are no teen clubs open right now? Because I don't know.
What exactly? I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
This is what I go off of. I go off I go off Genesis, and I go off of, ones that are around. I've asked him.
Right.
He like, no, we ain't got no spots that,
I mean, because I already know.
We had the spots, though, with the name.
My son age, they got shit to do, my boy. I haven't asked him, is in the club, but I definitely know, nigga, nigga, the skate center, shit like that, that's still popping for teenagers.
Exactly. We can't count that, though. We can't count.
We can.
It's his own little culture, though, man. You can't count the skating ring when you say teen clubs.
Right now, bro, they have a teen night. That's kind of like that. Boy, stop playing. Boy, they got a teen night at all skate centers, at all skating venues. Hold on, my nigga. They have a teen night that gives teens a club vibe. It's only for them, my nigga. You might have somebody in there that chaperone them, but I highly doubt that. And guess what? At some of them skate nights, boy, it going down. Boy, they doing all kind of shit.
Right, I get what you're saying, because we had skate nights and stuff like that back when we was coming up. But what I'm saying is, I don't think that can classify as a teen club. Like, you know what I'm saying? They're providing a teen night for kids at their facility, but that's not a teen club. Back when I was coming up, there were teen clubs, spots that niggas can go to that were strictly for teenagers. The skating ring, even though it caters to high school kids and stuff like that, right? At the end of the day, if me and you wanted to go skating on their night, we could. There's no boundary. They're not going to say, well, no, this is high school night, you can't get in. They just have their night where they can go up there and all get together, because they got that out here in Gwinnett.
So how do you know that there are not any teen clubs? This is what it goes back to, though. Do you know for sure?
When I asked Genesis, he basically told me, I asked him, I was like, yo, man, y'all got any spots y'all go to, hang out? You know what I'm saying? He's like, no, we ain't got no clubs or nothing like that. Somebody doing a party or maybe after the football game, but nothing, you know what I mean? Because, he going into the 10th grade. So, and like I said, you can ask your son on your side because, obviously whatever, but I personally don't feel, and I think this has more to do outside of Atlanta too. I don't believe that there's teen clubs popping like that, period, no more. Like, I don't think it's just Atlanta, just to be honest with you. But, we're talking about Atlanta because this article went viral. But I don't personally just feel it's Atlanta. I feel like it's everywhere. And I ain't going to hold you. Maybe if the kids had something to party and shake to, maybe they wouldn't be shooting and killing, because we were some young little players. You feel what I'm saying? We was out dancing, doing all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Because we had that outlet because of those clubs. Now you don't have these outlets to where these kids can go to an actual club. Like you said, they got a skate night, whatever, but they don't have an actual club night. We had a couple of club nights that used to go for the teens that we look forward to going to. And you wasn't trying to fight all like that. You would have your little moments and shit, but you was trying to mingle with the ladies with the pen and the pad and all like that. You feel me? So I can imagine it should be the same way. And I think if they did.
See, the difference back then, though, especially when I was a teenager, me and my brother, man, niggas was into dancing and shit like that. Things were different. I think things would have been a lot different back then. Also, if we would have had access to the technology that teens have access to now, I think shit would have been a lot different, my nigga.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here trying to look up teen clubs. I did find an article that says top 10 best teen clubs 18 and younger in Atlanta, but this shit ain't really showing me nothing that I would consider being a teen club shit. So yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah. I mean, this is what I'm saying. I just think, like I said, it could be a double-edged sword, right? You could have teen clubs, and those clubs could obviously, like you said, produce more killing, more violence, and everything else. I think if the kids had more positive energy stuff to go to and be a part of, maybe it would deflect some of that shit because they don't have that type of stuff going. Like I said, man, we used to have it.
Look, I don't think teen clubs is positive energy though, my nigga. When they pumping motherfucking 21 Savage and Lil Yachty and them, and you know, and
they playing
Ghostface, son. Or they playing Ghostface. Look, they going from 21 Savage to goddamn Ghostface son, my nigga, all in the same night, my boy. Ain't nobody got time for that. Nigga don't know what to do. Now you in the club. Now you got instead nigga still game banging on colors, but the colors is different now. You know what I'm saying? If you know what I'm saying.
Right.
So I don't really know. I'm kind of with Tremont said. Tremont said not a good idea. I kind of agree with you on that, Tremont. I don't think they need a lot of places that teens can really congregate like that. Now, I don't think they need that.
Think about it. If you have a club,
skates like, in a good enough, my nigga. Go Dave and Buster's.
Kind of how prime time was back in the day. You feel what I'm saying? Kind of how prime time was back in the day.
They can't handle it.
But what I'm saying, and hear me out though. If you had a spot like that where all the little nigglets can go to and goddamn congregate, at least you know where they all at. Versus them being spread out and you don't know where they at. I want to set a trap, put them all in one spot. So if some bullshit go, and like
matter of fact, hold on, prime time is the last 18 and up club I've been to in my life.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That was the closest thing that I knew to a teen club.
What? I was a grown ass man, nigga. I was in my late 20s.
I just stopped prime time to goddamn mid 20s, late 20s.
Late 20s. The motherfucker 18 and over. You know what I'm saying?
I was 18 and over, bro.
Like, god damn. Like,
I
they
think
don't
Vegas
have that
Nights was too, though. I think Vegas Nights was too, though.
Nigga, they had an 18 and over strip club in Marietta, in Cobb County, my boy.
What was the name of that motherfucker?
It was on Cobb Parkway. It was an 18 and over strip club. They did not serve alcohol to young niggas, but you could be 18 and get in that bitch and see you some butt naked booty, my boy.
Oh shit!
No bullshit.
Straight like that.
Straight like that.
Damn. Yeah, that's.
Let me see if I can pull it up. I remember that shit.
I thought Club Wax was goddamn 18 and up at one point in time. One Club Wax that they was dancing that motherfucker back. They still dancing that motherfucker now. Shout out to Club fucking Wax, nigga. Shout out to goddamn Wax. Anybody who know, you know, goddamn. You know? But yeah, man. I mean, like my personal opinion, like I said, man, I think if we had more congregation centers for these young individuals, maybe, just maybe we can curb it. Because I think it's the DJ's responsibility. Right, I know what people gonna say. Well, you know, DJ.
Look what your mom just said.
What do you say?
They will bring their hood shit to the teen club.
But hear me out. I think I want to try some reverse psychology shit. Right, I would bring back the teen club, but I believe the DJ controls the crowd. Right, the DJ can give way to what's the most popular shit in the streets and bring it into the club. Right. Or you can go to the club and it's just like going into a spot when we hear DJs playing shit that you know, the Humpty dance, all that type of shit. Even for us, we're like in the middle because we can listen to the ratchet shit or we can listen to the dance shit, whatever. So the DJ knows how to control the crowd. And I think if you had a club that was catered to teens that pumped a love frequency in that bitch, let's get these young niggas dancing like how we used to dance, cuz. Like how when the love song came on, nigga, if you didn't have a girl and you weren't dancing with a shorty, nigga, you was square, nigga. You was looking lame. It didn't matter how tough you was, nigga. It didn't matter what rag was hanging from the back of your pocket, nigga. It was a nigga when them certain songs came on and shit like Flex, Cobra, Patra, fucking goddamn Shabba Ranks. I can go on and on. Fucking Escape, goddamn Jodeci, nigga. When certain songs came on, nigga, it didn't matter how tough you was. You better get your ass on that motherfucking floor, and you better have something in your arm, nigga. Like real shit. We gotta get back to that.
They can't.
It seems like hold on, let me finish.
My nigga.
Let me finish. It feel like when Goody Mob dropped, people don't dance no more. All they do is this. That really just shifted the whole narrative. Because they were seeing something back then that was, you know what I'm saying, that was shifting towards that. And you're right. Okay, they might not can't, but I ain't seen nobody try to do it though. I ain't seen nobody try to do it. That shit would have went viral, Trav. That's what I'm telling you. Even if a nigga tried to do it or tried to emulate what I'm saying and failed or succeeded, either one, it would have went viral.
Look, first of all,
we've been talking about,
so you know how we used to dance with women. The only reason we could do that is because we had music that we were able to do that too. Hold on, but it's a lot of the new R&B shit sounds absolutely nothing like that. Not saying that they don't have dance music, but boy, they not getting the early late 90s R&B type shit that we got back in the day. Nigga, they got Chris Brown. That's it, my boy. And he don't make his money off of motherfucking real slow music. Do he got something that they can do that too? Yes. But they're gonna be like, put that other shit, boy, you don't turn this shit off. We done dance with this bitch one time.
The club wouldn't be. This is what I'm saying. If I'm promoting that this is what I'm playing a love frequency. For the young jits, their old school music would be something like Lloyd.
They don't need to be
like, you know, with him and
Lil Wayne.
Him and Lil Wayne. No, him and Lil Wayne would be they like old school. Like if it was a kid right now that was 15 years old, him hearing that song back in 2010, 2010 or whatever the case may be, 2011, he remembering that would be his old school. He was 1 year old when that shit came out. So those are songs. I'm saying you can find songs in the early 2000s that would be considered a young nigga's old school now, and you can play that frequency, bro. Like, see, I think this is the thing with human beings in general.
There's nothing wrong with one of them.
Superficial to where they don't understand that shit operates off energy and frequency. So if I'm playing a frequency that is a love frequency, I don't give a fuck how much hate is in the room. A nigga gonna groove, I believe. Like, nigga, how you gonna act tough, nigga, and I got some love shit on? This is what I'm saying. Like, the DJ is conforming to the fucking streets, and the DJ needs to take back over and motherfucking bring the streets in for a little bit of motherfucking love, a little bit of affection, a little bit of, you know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Give it a try, my nigga. Because to be honest with you, bro,
I'm sure they are, bro. Somebody has.
Man, no, I don't know.
Has given that to, because you ain't got no business being in no fucking teen club. Nigga, that's why you don't know.
I'm just saying, okay, of course I ain't violent, but goddamn, what I'm saying is,
nigga, I'm sure somebody has tried that, my nigga, but it ain't them young niggas right now. Stop playing this bullshit.
I don't think they're going with it like that, man. We gotta get a young nigga on this motherfucker, man. We gotta get a young nigga on this motherfucker. Because I totally believe if you put a young nigga in the right setting to succeed, he gonna motherfucking show out. See,
what you mean by succeed though? Hold on. What do you mean by succeed, my nigga? First of all, you talking about
love frequency.
Hold on, bro. See, now you talking about some love frequency type shit. But we went from talking about teen clubs. You went from saying there's nowhere for teens to gather. Teen clubs would not be the best idea today in 2024, especially with high tech. Now you went to love frequency, trying to get young niggas to dance. Young niggas still gonna get pussy if they want to get pussy, bro. That's gonna happen. Nigga, they ain't got to do the shit that we did back in the day to get the box no more. That's a fact.
Got nothing to do with it. When you come to the spot,
got a lot to do with it. I got a lot to do with it, my boy.
Niggas they had to do that back in the day.
Yeah, nigga, think about all the shit you did back in the day. to get some box when you weren't supposed to be getting box. But think about all the shit that you did to try to impress a motherfucker, my nigga.
We need a young nigga on this motherfucker to tell me. And hey, look, any of
You will talk to that nigga by yourself, nigga. I'm not talking to
I need
no
to
young
ask
nigga.
y'all children if y'all got some teenagers. If y'all had, if they had a spot that they could go to where they can party and they can listen to some good music and they can grind and do what we used to do, would they do it? I guarantee you they would say yes. See, that's the thing.
I agree with you though. I don't disagree with you on that. Of course they're gonna say yes. They're gonna say yeah, we'll go. But nigga, it ain't gonna end up being that way.
Why wouldn't it be?
Because
that's like
it's just
not old school. That's like me going to an old school thinking I'm gonna hear some motherfucking D-Lo, some Boss Man D-Lo. Like I'm going to old school Saturday.
Why would you hear Boss Man?
Old school Saturday? Why would I hear old school?
I don't even know who that is. I see you got to say somebody that I'm familiar with.
Boss Man D-Lo is, nigga. That's the hottest nigga out.
That's the hottest nigga out. The people who listen to shit on the radio, my nigga.
No, I ain't about to let because
you know, my nigga. No, I'm looking at you. I'm looking at the camera, but you listen to watered down ass music that's popular.
Man, that shit is
stop playing, my nigga. Now listen.
Hey, man, chat, y'all ain't gonna let this nigga do me like this, man.
Listen,
y'all gonna
I know, nigga. I know who Boss Man D-Lo is. He got one or two songs that ain't bad, right? But nah, nigga, Boss Man D-Lo gonna make some nigga. Who they finna dance with the Boss Man D-Lo?
That shit crazy.
I was bad at fucking school. Nah, that. Yeah, nigga.
Nah, man.
Yeah, my nigga. Nah, I was bad at fucking school.
Yeah, man.
That's all that nigga saying. Nah, I'm finna catch a ticket. Nah, I'm finna got a ticket.
You ain't about to play Boss
ain't hibachi
like that, man.
What that nigga said, bad bitch. Ain't hibachi.
He said, "My shit done went
dead." That was exactly, my nigga. Cause you ain't got no business listening to that shit, my nigga.
Wait a minute. Whoa.
Hey, shout out to Indian Smith. She said, right.
Yeah, you stay the fuck out of this. Hey, hold up. All I'm saying is, listen. All I'm saying is the music today is just totally different. But y'all not about to fucking hate on Boss Man D-Lo. Y'all lucky my shit ain't fucking playing. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Like this shit don't want to come through my task cam.
Hey, man, nobody's hating on Boss Man D-Lo. I'm just talking shit, my nigga.
Okay, yeah.
He ain't bad, but he ain't nobody. That nigga don't do nothing for me. If his shit play on the radio, I ain't gonna necessarily change the station. You feel me? But nigga, I'm not finna pull up Boss Man D-Lo album on my Apple Music library. Yeah, that just I ain't really. But that nigga far away. It's a lot. Matter of fact, most rap shit nowadays, my nigga, I don't even really be having no interest in. You know, my music, my shit just a lot of shit changes for me, my nigga. You know, I still fuck with some of the young niggas, one or two, but a lot of their music, the shit my son be listening to, I don't need to be tapped into that space for real. Because some of that shit it'd be like you know how some of the music be.
If we made a spot that catered to a certain type of frequency, to where the young niggas and the young women can go to and be in a different type of vibe, especially now with all the hate and negativity going on, I think they would gravitate to that shit.
Try it out, my nigga.
I don't have a fucking team club, nigga. You gonna invest with me with it? All right,
I don't think it's me personally. That's an L, nigga. For me, that'd be an L.
So now you telling me to try it, and then now you telling me I'm gonna lose.
For me, no, I said for me, nigga, it'll be an L, not you. That'll be an L for me, my nigga, because I'm not interested in investing in that shit. So it'll be a loss immediately, my nigga.
That shit crazy as fuck, man.
You feel what I'm saying? It'll be a loss immediately. Hold on, we got a couple comments, my nigga. Hold on, let's get to these comments.
Okay, get the comments because you goddamn. I don't know.
Tremont said, "P, that era is over."
Oh man, Tremont, look, ain't nobody trying to hear that shit. You take your ass. We all gonna go to the club. I'm trying to tell you.
Tremont also said, "No danceable music anymore." I kind of agree. The music ain't the same no more.
You missing the point, sir. What I'm saying is, of course, no music is currently being made to cater to what I'm talking about. But just like we have old school music and music, you know, like our old school would be like the 90s, shit like that, right? 80s, whatever. Their old school would be like the 2000s, shit like that. It was still good music being made at that time. This is what I'm saying. I want to cater to the old young souls. I'm not talking about little Trey and me that's trying to come in and shoot the spot up. All I'm saying is, man, we want to provide the environment. It's just like a fucking park, nigga, with squirrels, nigga, and fucking everything, birds and shit. You can partake in the goddamn nature, or nigga, you can choose to go around and go shoot hoops at the park, nigga, with the niggas. Whatever you want, but I want to at least have the environment for these niggas. You feel what I'm saying?
Hey man, shout out to Jasmine Millers, man. Appreciate you for joining us, Jasmine. Jasmine said, y'all they know. All they know is TikTok dances. I kind of agree with you. That's
Jasmine, you are right. Thank you for tuning in too, man. Yeah. Y'all need some event planning, man. Y'all make sure y'all holler at her.
Jamon said we even listen to more love music. Yeah, I agree, man. That love music just ain't. The love music now is still for people our age. It's not. It ain't based for the young.
We're doing the young niggas a disjustice, though. This is what I'm saying. We're doing them a disjustice because we automatically canceling them out. That's all I'm saying, Trav. You basically saying, man, look, we canceling them out. Fuck all that. They not tuned to the love frequency. When these young niggas came out of our ball sack, nigga. To be honest, like, so what
how many young niggas actually want to sing over rapping nowadays? You
right there. Hold on.
Think about that. You froze up, my nigga.
Like back in our day, I wanted to sing. You got me fucked up, man. A singer is always gonna get more. Hey,
yeah, but think about that though. Just think about that question on how many niggas want to sing versus rapping nowadays. You feel me? You probably could be around some niggas who you could hear their voice. Like you could probably sing, little homie, and they be like, "Sing what, nigga? You crazy?"
You talking about like Mo3? You talking about like NBA, like that type thing?
Or if. But see, I don't really consider that shit singing though.
No, that's what I'm saying. But that's what they would say to you. They would say that shit to you, like, yo, like we talking about like a Mo3. You talking about like a goddamn?
You're probably right. They probably would say that shit. Tremont said, "What kind of music would they play?" I told
you already, Tremont. I gave you a perfect example. I said, Lloyd.
India Smith, she replied to Jasmine. She said, "That's all they know." Them TikTok dances, and then a nigga, I don't even know what them shit. It be a new dance, a new challenge, but I be way behind. I see the shit from 2022, nigga, 2 days ago. I ain't know nothing about this. Yeah. Somebody said, "Ain't any singers in the game now unless it's talking about BS." I agree.
Yeah, I mean, but that's what I'm saying.
It'd be hard, man.
We
and then look, check this out, right? Check this out. I'm gonna give you a good example, right? You know, Chris Brown, obviously, he a little younger. Chris Brown, the leader of the R&B game right now for the old and young crowd, right? But to me, a Chris Brown concert would be like a nigga that's too old going to birthday bash. Why, my nigga? Are you 45 years old and you at birthday bash going to see Glorilla them? But this ain't. Yeah, I can see if Yo Gotti, maybe if you're a Yo Gotti fan, you know he's gonna be there. That's cool. But that crowd doesn't mesh well to me, my nigga. I ain't been a birthday bad nigga since goddamn nigga Rick Ross, I think, had the boss out. The song with T-Pain or some shit like that. It shit been so long ago, my nigga. And I knew then that the shit looked weird. I'm like an old nigga. I think I was like 25, 26. But I'm the old nigga in the crowd smoking reefer and it's still the bugs sitting around me with their parents. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm gonna tell you something. I think our generation is in a weird spot because a lot of us have teenage children, and that's the connector that we didn't have with our parents. Nigga, if my father wanted to go see Luther Vandross with my mama, I wasn't clamoring to go. But it's like your parents can now be like, yo, I'm going to see Drake. Because Drake was out shit before you was born. Like if my God. Think about it. Or Lil Wayne. Like your father can be like, yo, I'm going to see Lil Wayne. You could be like,
you froze up, my nigga. Like you really, that nigga froze. Y'all today he froze in time too. He ain't even move. My boy ain't moving.
Okay, I'm moving now.
You back now.
Okay, So that was the connector, and I don't know. And sometimes, man, Trav, I don't know if that's a healthy connector though, bro. For real, if you really think about it, like the connector of the music, like, okay, boom, I can go listen to the same shit that my child is listening to. Like I didn't have that connection with my parents. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, my people, I remember, nigga, when my motherfucking mom, but see, my brother, shout out to Mario, he had that connection with my mom. Him and my mom went to go see Prince. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? So I think anytime you know, so I can't even say that though, because Rick James, like for my brother, my older brother, him and my mother, you know, because my mother had, you know, she was a teenager down there, she had my brother. So they was connected through Rick James, Prince, a couple of motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? They had a couple of motherfuckers at their time, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but see, I can actually go to like one music fest. Yeah. I can take my kids to that. They don't have no age limit. I don't know why. It should be at least 18 and up. Cause it definitely grown motherfuckers in the crowd, smoking reefer, drinking alcohol, doing all kind of shit. And the music, depending on who, but they have so many folks there, it's a variety. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, whenever I go, I'm not interested in seeing everybody. You know what I'm saying? I know how to maneuver the schedule for the whole weekend. You know what I'm saying? Right. But usually the headliner is gonna be somebody that I want to see. 9 times out of 10, always. That's really the only reason why I would fucking go to that shit. It's based on the headliner. But absolutely, there's always going to be somebody that my 15, 16-year-old son probably listen to there that he can go check out. You know what I'm saying?
And see, and like you said, something like that, I think you can cross because it's a festival. It's a lot of different stages.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. But you know, I think that's the disconnect that we had. Most of us had with our parents is that we wasn't jamming to the same music. When that rap, parents really wasn't feeling that shit. My apologies,
my love for music came from my daddy, nigga. I remember goddamn being in the crib, nigga. I don't know how old I was, but I remember this nigga. He was the nigga that always had to have the motherfucking hellified system in the crib to the point where nigga somebody was calling the police on this nigga. He had that shit cranked up. Police knocking at the door. You know what I'm saying? That nigga turned the music down.
Right.
About 20 minutes later, he turning that shit back up, nigga. He called the police again. Told you I had to turn the music down, nigga.
Speaking of 20 minutes later, right? As we move forward, because I know we've been jamming on this side of it for a minute. Fanny, 20 minutes later, is now. At first, she wanted to throw my nigga YFN under the bus, but now she is writing a letter asking for him to be released early. Now, I think this goes back to the ties that me and you talked about, Trav, where her and Peanut, and obviously Peanut being tied to YFN. You know, I think this is why she gonna vouch for. You know, a lot of people like, well, she trying to save grace with the Young Thug. I'm like, no, like she always fucked with YFN. It was just, I think that Lucy did something so brazen as far as with the committing the crime and what they had him in jail for, that they ain't had no choice but to get that nigga. You feel what I'm saying? But I do feel like he gonna come home and he gonna beat those charges. He about to get ready to come home. And I think her writing this letter, I think it stems from that relationship because, like I said, for y'all who don't know, Atlanta, the streets run with the you know, government, the goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Every sector of Atlanta enterprise, nigga, is tangled into the streets. That's one thing I can say about Atlanta. I can't speak about any other city, but Atlanta, nigga, you could be motherfucking passing a blunt to the motherfucking judge, nigga.
You think he gonna beat what charge? What do you mean?
I'm just saying what he's locked up for. Obviously, you know, he has a release date scheduled or whatever. I don't know if it's 2025 or whatever the case may be, but this right here, I don't think
she's supposed to be out. That nigga supposed to be getting out soon.
Right, but this is a early. She writing this is trying to get him out earlier. My thing is that this is tied in with the fact that, you know, like, you know, she used to fuck with Peanut, and this is some of the footage of the incident. Yeah, that's
it ain't no audio, but it's just some of the goofiest shit I ever seen a nigga in his
position. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. She had no choice but to lock the nigga up, bro. And I don't think she wanted to do that. This is what I'm trying to say. And I've been saying this. She didn't want to lock homie up. Peanut and YFN, they all fucked around. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly, it's Young Thug's side that got Peanut unalived. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So yeah, I said that back even when Young Thug got indicted. I said, this is a motherfucking, this is she coming from, you know, from the Peanut side of it. Like, nigga, like, hold up. Like, if she fucked with this nigga and she was fucking with this nigga and shit like that, YFN and all that, hell yeah, she gonna vouch for him to get out. But what he did was just so brazen. You had to lock homie up, cuz you had to lock him up and kind of go for it. But do I think he about to get out now and why she siding with him? I think it's because of that shit, bro. It's because of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think she never was on the YFN, let's lock them up train, nigga. I think she always wanted Young Thug, nigga, especially after the Peanut situation, nigga. After the Peanut situation, nigga, she gun-ho after Young Thug and them because she knew, you already know. And just like how we witnessed, what's that one, the judge who just got fucked up at that club because she was fighting and that. This is how all them motherfuckers be, bruh. So the streets talk, the clubs talk, because the clubs is the streets. You feel what I'm saying? Street niggas in the club. Streets talk, nigga. So I think niggas knew, motherfuckers who knew in the new allegedly knew that Young Thug and them had Peanut unalive. So if she fucked with Peanut for real, hell yeah, nigga, she coming after Thug and them. And the fact that this nigga did some goofy shit, like you said, I think that's why she had to make a move on this nigga, or just go ahead and do that so she can make show. You know what I mean? Jamal, you still talking about that Luther shit? Hell no, man, I ain't fucking.
No. I just sometimes the comments come up a little later.
No, it's cool though. That's cool. Yeah, I ain't fucking with that, nigga. You know, Luther was cool, but I ain't going to no Luther concerts. But yeah, man. I mean, like you said, man, homie did some of the most goofiest shit I've ever seen, bro. Some of the most goofiest shit I've ever seen, and especially like you said, for a nigga in his position. So, you know what I mean? Like, so I ain't shocked for her to be, you know, writing a letter early to get homie out of jail and shit like that. I wasn't shocked when I heard that. Hell yeah, she trying to get that nigga out of jail. She fuck with YFN. But I'm gonna tell you on the next.
Weird. Hey man, that shit weird. You know what it is? Different stuff, different folk. Niggas, nigga, you a whole, you a national. I guess you can kind of say a superstar. You know, you had you definitely were known, but you driving a Maybach truck, nigga, doing a drive-by in it. You had just got that.
And one thing I will vouch for though. I will vouch for it like this though.
Well, he a real nigga. He real.
It's some real street shit going on behind what they had going on, right? This ain't, we know because we in the city. What they got going on, some real street shit. But he could have thought it through a little bit better. I agree with you on that. But it's some real street shit they got going on. Like, nigga, this ain't no motherfucking play. Bodies done dropped.
Nigga, I think niggas be wanting to be in that real street shit. They want to be in that shit. For some odd reason, it's just like, nigga, you just want to be the hardest.
But think about it though.
You want to be the hardest nigga on the block.
Young Thug and YFN was getting busy before they was artists. It was getting busy before they was artists.
And you supposed to leave that shit alone. You supposed to, but if you gotta leave,
it's hard to say. You're right though. I think overall,
gotta leave. Hold on.
Right, but
you see what he doing. Remember, you just said they was into this shit before they were artists. This nigga is doing drive-bys as a known artist, my nigga. You can't sit here and say that was some shit that was hard for you to get away from. Nigga, you're driving a Maybach truck doing drive-bys, my nigga.
Say this though, just from the knowledge,
you volunteer.
The knowledge that I have about the situation, I will say this though, Trav, is that I think when all this shit was going on with YFN, right? YFN and YSL at the time, I'm not speaking of present day, whatever, right? Because we know what's going on. But at the time, YSL had the heavy hand in the street. And they was pressing YFN so hard that they was taking out a lot of these niggas soldiers, bro. A lot of these niggas soldiers, and they was pressing it so hard that the man had to respond like that. Could he have did it better as far as planning, not driving Maybach trucks and stuff? Yes. But I think that the level of press that was going on, he was getting full court pressed in the city.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? What do you do? This is where he's from. Like you said, do you run and, you know, whatever? Like, but they were getting pressed on some real shit. They bodies was dropping. So kind of like I agree with you on the part of if he gonna do something, nigga, do it a little bit better. But I think at this point in the game where he was at, when this went down, he was low on money. I know that for a fact. Also, it was a lot of niggas didn't want to stand next to him because they knew the pressure that was coming from the YF, you know, the YSL side. A lot of motherfuckers didn't even want to stand next to him, bro. Niggas weren't standing next to him. Like, really, let's keep it a beam. Homie was a dead man walking. He was a dead man walking. You know what I'm saying? Like for the last maybe 6 months, he was on the street, my nigga. Like for real, for real. He was dead man walking. Like niggas wasn't even fucking with him. Like you gotta think who had before all the shit went down at the end, before both camps started going to jail. Who was the hottest niggas in the street? YSL, nigga. They was the hottest niggas on in the street and in the music at the time. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, he had nowhere to go. Like niggas wasn't fucking with him in the industry because niggas was siding with Young Thug. So he was getting blackballed there. And in the street, Young Thug and them was making more bread. So they was able to keep more guns, more street niggas, more everything, and keep the pressure on them niggas. So I think it got to the point where he ain't had no soldiers left, and he still had to ride. Still had to ride, and I know that for a fact. That's factual source type information, nigga. Like homie didn't have the resources, so that's why he had to ride and what he got, nigga. He ain't even got the resources no more than the motherfucking to even do drive-bys properly and shit like that no more, cuz. None of that. So, you know, like, you know, I don't know, bro. Like when there's real beef and it's real shit that's going on and niggas is really coming for your top, they trying to kill you and all that type of shit. What do you do at that point, Trav? Like, what do you do? Like, nigga, you got a motherfucking whatever.
You don't do drive-by. You don't be the driver.
Do what you gotta do.
Drive-by. That ain't what you got to do. That's the dumbest shit in the world.
He had
he had a choice. He had nigga, but a nigga pushed the nigga out the car that he thought was dead. He pushed his homie out the car.
The nigga was dead.
But the nigga wasn't dead.
The
nigga didn't die till later on. That's how the nigga got caught. The nigga wasn't dead. The nigga didn't die until later on at the hospital, my nigga. He wasn't dead.
He was making a lot of dumb decisions. I'm not justifying those decisions. What I'm saying is the money ran dry, though. Thug was pressing him in a lot of different ways, man. And I think when you in the streets like that and your main nigga get killed, like Peanut was YFN's manager. That was his main homie. That was his OG blood nigga. And Thug and them, you know, so this shit, I don't know, bro. You know, like I said, I look at it like like you said, there's different choices homie could have made. He could have came at it a different way, went a different route as far as what he decided to do and how he decided to retaliate. But, you know, at the end of the day, to say that like the pressure was on, my nigga, the pressure was on. But it's good to see that, you know what I'm saying? He stood tall, man. Like I commend the nigga, man, that at the end of the day, man, that he was at his lowest. Probably in, you know, as an artist, I gotta know that. As an artist, I think he was at his lowest before he went to jail. So for him to get past that situation and now he about to come home, hell yeah, nigga, she need to, you know, write a letter, get that nigga out of jail. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, shout out to YFN, man. I hope you beat your situation. Next situation though, man, is kind of like disturbing, bro. And this goes to show that our educational system is still broken, especially here in Georgia. You know, I think it's a real bad situation that, you know, we don't have, I mean, hundreds of student teacher vacancies before school begins. And, you know, for me being in Gwinnett, you know, we beginning on Monday. You feel what I'm saying? It's a situation to where it's like, yo, like we got to have kids. We got to have these, you know, teachers in place to teach our children. You know what I'm saying? And it seems like more than ever before, we don't have that. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to show, especially Clayton County. Like Clayton County is predominantly black. And it seems like where there's heavy African American presence within the city or within the sector, this is where we find this at, man. People don't even want to teach our children no more. I don't know. I find it sad, man. I find it distasteful. You know what I'm saying? But also it also goes back to what Trav said when we was talking about the club. It's these kids ain't even on education no more, man, because they know that being a firefighter or policeman or a fucking congressman or fucking, you know, lawyer, they like, no, they want to be the TikToker, the rapper, the athlete. Like that's what's getting promoted in our African American schools. You know what I'm saying? And the most ratchetest motherfucker is the nigga that's walking around with the bag now. See, I think that's the drastic difference from when we were kids. When we were kids, it was either the drug dealer. The drug dealer for real was the one that was outside of the norm that was making money. You know what I'm saying? There was some hustlers and shit like that was making money. But other than that, the people who had money were blue collar workers. You know what I'm saying? The doctors, the lawyers, the fucking, you know, the foreman at the factory, you know, that type of time. You know, now it's like, nigga, the nigga that's picking boogers and flicking them on the wall is making $100K a month. You feel me? So it's like, how can you tell a young kid? It could be a kid sitting in your class, man, that's making triple your fucking salary. And he's sitting in your motherfucking class. How do you teach somebody that? It's hard to teach a person that feels like they already made it, man. And then these kids are judging your lifestyle too. They want to know what you riding. What you riding? What's outside? How you dress? How's your mannerism and shit like that? Like they checking for a lot of other shit other than can you teach for real? And I think that's what we're running into in these sectors, in the Clayton counties, in the Fulton counties and shit like that. People don't even want to teach our kids, man. This shit is alarming. It's alarming.
Well, you know what? If I'm a teacher, if I'm an educator, if I work in education, period, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I want to make a certain amount of money, and I live in the metro Atlanta area. Remember, there's 28 counties. Obviously, Clayton County is one of those counties.
Right.
If these folks ain't talking about, if they not offering me a competitive salary, I'm skipping over Clayton County, my nigga. That'd be one of their problems, bro. You got to be able to compete with the other school districts.
That's true. Funding
Doesn't
is
matter if you look. It's motherfuckers that live in Clayton County that would drive to Gwinnett because they can get the money from them folks.
Gwinnett gonna pay you.
You know what I'm saying? They'll drive to Atlanta to work for APS. Like, you know, so that's I believe a lot of that shit be based on pay, man. Like, and then, you know, you fuck around and you don't want to pay me nothing, but then you want me to deal with students that, just to give you an example. This young lady was telling me that she works in a school district that is 100% free lunch, my nigga. Every student gets free lunch, my boy. Because that's how poor the school district is or some shit like that. And I think it's Clayton County, my nigga, if I'm not mistaken. It's one of them joints.
It might be Clayton County.
You know what I'm saying? So if just think about that. You know what I'm saying? If all the students are poor, that makes the school year totally different, my nigga. Because you got most of your students coming to school every day, stressing about something. Nigga, they ain't eat. They folks got down going through some bullshit. They ain't got no clothes to wear for real. They coming in. Look, shouldn't no student be coming to school in December, my nigga? It's raining outside, and you got on a pair of fucking slides. That's a problem.
No, you're right though. I mean,
that's a problem, my nigga. So they gotta address the elephant in the room, and then the way you address that is the people that's in charge. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have the right motherfuckers in charge, because we know corruption is all through the school system, my nigga. We know this. Them superintendents and people in those higher positions, school funding, most of the time they getting a chunk of that shit. So, you know, that's kind of like that's why the right people got to be voted in. It comes down to the vote, because the superintendent is somebody that's voted in. Everybody that's in charge is somebody that is voted in by the people. You can't just be voting motherfuckers in just because they black. Shit, and you don't know what the hell their agenda is or what they gonna do.
Exactly.
You can't do that.
I think that's where we're at when it comes to politics in general, though, right? You know, speaking on the next thing as we move along, right? You know, we had obviously the president nominee for the Democratic Party, Kamala Harris, who came down to Atlanta, and there was a lot of people that showed out for her event. A lot of sisters came. Now, this whole situation for me, you know, now I mean, like I said, man, me personally, I don't really get into politics as far as who you should vote for. That's your personal preference, who touches your heart, who is pushing the agenda that you want to see, you know, push. But I'm speaking for the whole of black people. We got to get out of this situation of we just gonna support a motherfucker because they look like us. We also got to get out of this shit that we're supporting people who they put in front of us. Because if you believe that one half of life is a stage, then you got to believe that the other half of life, like you can't be half woke. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't believe one side is fucked up and then the other side ain't fucked up. And that's all I'm trying. But whoever touches your personal preference, that's fine. But I don't like the fact that they try to play on our strings. Like, okay, so all black folks, like for instance, they had Megan Thee Stallion. Now, shout out to Megan Thee Stallion. I fuck with Megan. I ain't got no problems with Megan. But the fact that you got Megan Thee Stallion twerking at a motherfucking presidential, you know, speech, you know, for your nomination, it to me, it's like, okay, when are we going to get back? You know, you could have played you know, you could have had some patriot shit. I mean, you know, some unite shit. Like everything's about twerking and shaking ass and all that whole narrative. Like it's kind of like the same stigmatism that black folks have when it comes to chicken and fucking grape soda and watermelon, shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, these is black folks. We in Atlanta. Who we gonna have perform? You know, bring me out. Fuck it. Let me have Megan Thee Stallion come on out here, shake her ass. You know, talking about body yaddy yaddy. I don't think that was the right setting for that. You know, you got young queens in the motherfucking building, bro.
That ain't it, bro. You see the white? You see, look. That ain't it, bro.
Yeah. I mean,
at a presidential event, a rally, nigga, for the Democratic. Am I saying, if I'm saying that right? The nominee, Kamala Harris, she got Meg Thee Stallion twerking while she's trying to get votes from all races, and she had Quavo there talking like he got down was dumb as hell.
Yeah,
I don't agree with this, my nigga.
Yeah. You know, talking about you walk it like I talk it, or whatever. I mean, it's now, just to me.
Look, will she gain votes from certain people with this type of shit? Absolutely. So it'll work, but I don't know if it'll fully work in her favor. We just have to see when it's time, you know, for people to vote and shit, you know. But from a lot of women that I talked to, black women, they were like, "Yeah, man, that was a bit. That was a lot. That was a lot." We like they want to vote for Kamala, but they was like, "Yeah, Meg wasn't really necessary, ma'am."
And I want to play this part too. Like, if you go to the box and just drop this, it's kind of like what we talked about. Like,
we got a comment from India Smith, man. India Smith said it's a time and place for shit, and Meg was wrong for that.
Exactly.
Terrible decision. I agree, India. Terrible decision.
And then you go by and you talk about like with Quavo said, oh, we can play the Quavo. I got Quavo in the box for you. Like, yeah, I mean, like what he said, it's just like, I mean, it's scripted and it's so unoriginal. And it's like, okay, instead of addressing real issues like reparations for us, right? Or, you know, credit debt or whatever, we're going to bring Megan Thee Stallion out. We're going to bring all these celebrities, Quavo and all like that. Let's play the one before that, Trav. We can pull that back. Let's play the one I just sent in the box.
You dropped two.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's the one I just sent it. So, like when we play this, I mean, like I said, this is the shit, man. This is why I be feeling a certain type of way about shit, bro. I feel a certain type of way about shit because it's like yo, it makes it hard to fuck with you when this type of shit happens, right? Let's play this shit.
So it's only right in the birthplace of the culture. It's also the same place to launch the first African American woman to run for president. Yeah, we changing the culture again. So if you never voted before, make sure you get out and vote right now because it's the real one. And in the words of my brother Takeoff, let me get a come along. So it's only right in the birthplace of the culture. It's also the same place to learn.
I ain't never heard Takeoff say that. Me personally, I ain't.
Right, that's why I'm saying. Why
I ain't never heard Takeoff say, come on. I heard him say, mama, or whatever that shit is, but nah, I ain't never heard that one, right? Come on, Quavo. Come on, dog. How much they paid you for that?
This is crazy, man. Like, I mean, and like I said, what she say?
And then Smith said, in the words of my brother, come on, man, what? Takeoff ain't never said that shit.
He never said that shit, bro. Like he ain't never said that. And it's like
Ramon said another lame Diddy vote or die scam.
Yeah, here we go. And you know what's so crazy? And I'm gonna tell you, like, what's so crazy is that she identifies as an Indian woman. You know what I'm saying? You know, there's video going around of her saying that, hey, she's the first vice president of South Indian, or whatever she said, descent. And it's all good because at the end of the day, we're all melanated people, right?
Did she say West Indian?
I mean, West. It was, you know, like just Indian descent, right? So you're saying Asian, Indian descent, whatever. You know, Hindu, like I mean, like we got shit.
Did she say West Indian descent?
I think she said. I don't think she
because
said.
if she said West Indian, you know, that's different. That's you know, people. That's Jamaican. Jamaican folks are West Indian.
No, it wasn't that. Her family owned slaves in Jamaica. There's Hindus. Let me see.
I think her father was a Jamaican and her mother was something else.
No, her father. No, he ain't Jamaican. He has Irish, Hindu, and Indian and shit like that. But he lived in Jamaica, and I guess their descendants owned slaves and shit like that. Let me see if I can pull this shit up real quick.
Oh, okay. Smooth said East Indian. Okay, so that's different. Okay, so yeah, her mother is Indian, her father is Jamaican.
Let me see.
She is the first African American and South Asian American to be elected vice president.
I mean, this is what Trump said right here, man. Let me see if we can.
Trump is not the best person to listen.
No,
you just look it up. Look it up. But we'll play what Trump said. But you know, you already know his aim. He gonna try to tarnish whatever it is about her anyway, because that's who he competing against.
Let's see here. That's true. I mean, we definitely got to give that benefit of the doubt.
You know, that nigga Trump running mate. You know what Vance remind me of? If anybody agree with me in the chat, y'all drop a 1, man. Vance remind me of a white dude that don't like niggas but love to fuck black bitches. He don't like niggas but love to fuck black chicks. That's what he just got that look on his face. He ain't fucking with you, nigga, but he gonna fuck with your chick though all day.
Yeah, that's that nigga all day.
That's what he looked like to me. You know what I'm saying? He paying for pussy, all kind of shit. He prefer that goddamn black, that black coffee, that good black pudding. He prefer that, but he hate him a goddamn black man though.
Yeah.
That's what Vans look like to me.
You definitely right about that. You definitely right about that. I don't
Mom
even.
said, at the end of the day, what's her policies she's running on? I haven't heard anyone speak about that. I agree with you, Jamon. What's her policies, man? What's her agenda?
Well, play that next one though that we got that you was about to play, but you took off when I sent you the joint.
Donald Trump, on the other hand, has been talking a big game about securing our border, but he does not walk the walk. Or as my friend Quavo would say, he does not walk it like he talks it. Donald Trump, on the other...
Go ahead, dog. That was it. That's all she said.
Okay, yeah. I mean, biting the Quavo line that's crazy. But at the end of the day, man, look. We got the little clip. Charleston White actually posted this. It's the joint. You could drop it now. We're gonna watch this clip. Like I said, man, all this shit we just putting out. We just put out the information. You motherfuckers decide which side of the coin y'all gonna fall on. Don't look at us and say, oh, this is what y'all believe in. Nigga, we ain't saying nothing. Just motherfucking watch.
I need you all to go find a video of Barack or Kamala saying that they are Black or African American.
She was always of Indian heritage, and she was only promoting Indian heritage. I didn't know she was Black until a number of years ago when she happened to turn Black, and now she wants to be known as Black. So I don't know, is she Indian or is she Black?
She is always... I stand before you as the first candidate for Vice President of the United States of South Asian descent. People of India and to Indian Americans all across the United States, I want to wish you a happy Indian Independence Day. Today, on August 15th, 2020, I stand before you as the first candidate for Vice President of the United States of South Asian descent. People of India and to Indian Americans all across the United States, I want to wish you a happy Indian Independence Day. Today, on August 15th, 2020, I stand before you as the first candidate for Vice President of the United States.
That, I mean, those is alleged pictures. Those are alleged childhood pictures. And there's nothing wrong. Listen, it's nothing wrong with being Indian. Like that's not the issue. It's when you conform your campaign, like, okay, I'm gonna target Black people. How do I get Black people to go with this narrative? You know what I'm saying? How do we get Black people to get on board? And this has always been the thing with Democrats, right? It's not just Kamala, it's the Democratic Party. So my whole thing is when you see stuff like this floating around and you know, I mean, hey, like I said, we're all melanated at the end of the day. She's melanated regardless of if she's Black or Indian. Let's get that straight. But it's the fact that now that they broke us all into little sectors, right? Latino, South Asian, Indian, Black, African. Like now that we have all these different variations of melanation, this is where the issue comes in because you're trying to target Black Americans. So you think by targeting Black Americans, we're going to get Quavo to come out and bring me out. We're also going to get Megan Thee Stallion to perform for us and shake her ass. I don't see that being, I mean, to me, that's what I can't respect. And this ain't the fact that it's not that we're like, oh, Trump is the best candidate or whatever the case may be. It's the fact that we're still under dictatorship from these motherfuckers, period, right? Like until we break this whole cycle, nigga, it's going to be an issue. But while we're playing this game, right? So if we're speaking of the rules of this game that we're talking about, I mean, This is a fucking joke. You know, you should be ashamed that she's using all these fucking tactics. These fucking, I'm like I said, grape soda, I'm fucking watermelon and fucking chicken and hot sauce. That's what she's giving you. And it's like, you should feel a certain type of way about that. Instead of just being real. Fuck it, I'm Indian. Motherfucker, I'm melanated. Fuck with me. Ain't none of my people fucking like you. It's all good.
Hold on, my nigga. What? So I'm trying to figure out. Let me put myself back up on camera. I'm just trying to figure out what you're saying. Are you saying that she is a person that has not lived a black experience coming up in America? So she shouldn't identify with that. I'm just trying to figure out.
It's not about the black experience. It's about identifying yourself. Did you hear what Quavo said? Quavo said, we are about to put into office the first black African-American president. She's not African-American. Call it what it is. So when you miscategorize her like that, why are you doing that? Are you doing that purposely? Like you said, who paid you to do that? Right? Are you doing it purposely or are you just misinformed? Because if you misinformed, nigga, get educated on it. I don't have a problem with Kamala Harris. I got a fucking problem with the fact that she's trying to identify with Black America intentionally. You're Indian or whatever you are.
So Kamala Harris, I hear what you're saying, right? But she is African American and she's South Asian American. That's the Indian shit. She's both of those, my nigga.
Those pictures. Look, I can pull up an interview with Joe Brown, who
bro.
What I'm saying.
No. Listen. The
Did you hear?
So hold on. The pictures.
The woman didn't say African American.
My nigga, look, the pictures. No, she said I'm the first. So whatever she said I'm the first South Asian American. Boom. Right. But the pictures of the Indian people, my nigga, they from South Asia. That's where they from.
What I'm saying is that, nigga, we're just like homie said at the beginning of the video. Pull up a fucking photo, nigga. You can't fucking do it. Now, also, like I said,
what you want me to pull up a photo of?
She went to Howard University, but at the same time, what I'm saying is, do not identify with Black Americans when it's convenient for a fucking vote. I ain't got you on fucking video saying I'm the first African American fucking vice president. What we just listened to was you saying you're the first fucking South Asian vice president of the United States, nigga. So this is what I'm saying. It's like Black folks live in delusion. Black folks live in delusion.
Is she the first? Is she the first candidate? Is she the first person?
What did she just say in that fucking video, Trav?
Did she say that she was the first candidate? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
What did she just say in that video? Did she say?
Let me play it. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it back. I need to play it back so I can hear it.
Okay, enlarge the video because I gotta start. Wait a minute.
We get a mother.
Yeah, you already know.
Chronic break. We get a motherfucking moment.
And she was only promoting Indian heritage. I didn't know she was Black until a number of years ago when she happened to turn Black, and now she wants to be known as Black. So I don't know, is she Indian or is she Black?
She is always. I stand before you as the first candidate for Vice President of the United States of South Asian descent. People of India and to Indian Americans all across the United States.
Okay, she said the first candidate of South Asian American descent, or whatever she said. She said the first candidate. She didn't say that she was the first vice president. She didn't say that. We just heard that. Sound like we hear some children in the back talking or something. Y'all hear that?
Watch the dog. Be quiet.
I'm gonna run through these comments right quick. I just want to see what she said. Obviously, y'all heard that also. She said she's the first candidate that is She said she's the first candidate that is of South Asian descent or whatever, right? She didn't say she was the first vice president, my nigga. She said she was the first
I'm not.
candidate.
See, whoa. First of all,
that's what I said though. That's what I said. That's what I said.
The point I was making. The point we're making,
okay,
is she's identifying South Asian. She's not fucking identifying as African American out of her own mouth. So we need to take the horse for what the fuck they say. I don't have a problem with Kamala Harris, bro. What I got a problem with is you taking purposely the African American culture because you know you need the vote. And you like, yo, since I'm melanated, I'm a fucking, yeah, nigga. And then you heard what Quavo said, nigga, the first African American. She's not African American. And it's just like anything else, bro. If a motherfucker is gonna lie to you, bro, like if she's just gonna say, like, that's like me saying, nigga, I'm Caucasian, nigga. I'm the first fucking Caucasian goddamn whatever, nigga, in the United States. And I'm not fucking Caucasian. So if I'm not Caucasian and I'm identifying as Caucasian just to get your vote, nigga, that's a fucking problem. I'm concerned about everything you got going on.
So are you saying, so you're saying that you feel like that Kamala Harris should have also included that she's a Black American along with her being a South Asian American?
Man, listen, we can break it down in simple terms.
I'm trying to figure this out, bro. I'm just trying to see what you're saying.
In simple terms like this, right? In that speech right there, she didn't put two and two together. She said, nigga, I'm an Asian. She ain't saying nothing about African in that speech right there. We just listened to.
Right.
Quavo got on stage and he didn't say motherfucking A, he said African American.
Right.
So therefore, if you're African American when it's only convenient for a vote, I got a fucking problem with it. Say it how it's supposed to be said, and then it won't be no red flags. But if you come in with the red flag and I see the flag up, nigga, it's a flag on the play. I gotta question everything now because this is how they always do though. They always motherfucking come like, nigga, like what did Joe Biden say last election, nigga? If you don't vote for me, nigga, you ain't black. It's always something catered towards us. You ain't hear him say, if you ain't vote for me, you ain't Indian. If you don't vote for me, you ain't white. You don't vote for me, you ain't fucking Asian. It's always black. So if we're the most important fucking vote to get, why is this motherfucker only identifying as a black person when it's totally convenient? I ain't heard shit about no Asian shit. When niggas fuck with all type of races, nigga, come on, they got the passport bros out, nigga. What the fuck? Niggas don't give a fuck if you Asian, goddamn, as long as you melanated. It don't even matter. She could have just said, nigga, I'm melanated. Nigga, what the fuck? She was like, nigga, I got black in my heritage, nigga. But I'm melanated. I identify as Southeast Asian. Who gives a fuck? Nigga, I went to Howard. Nigga, I kicked it. I smoke weed. Nigga, I'm a fucking whatever, Delta, whatever the fuck she is. Like, you know what I'm saying? She could have just went with that, nigga, and there's nothing else to talk about. There's nothing else to talk about at that point. You know what I mean? So I don't like the fact that the nigga Quavo getting on stage, nigga, and I can't give life of me, nigga, while he still feels that he needs to wear a grill. It's time to give it up, my nigga. I don't know what the fuck you want at this point, but it's like, I don't know, bro. That whole scene was scripted. It is what it is.
Let's run through these comments right quick, like dog. Jamon said, end of the day, hold on. Smooth Dillum said, anybody that got to prove that they're black ain't black. Jamon said, she's using the black vote to get in, but we in a fucked up time. She is not equipped for combat with China and Russia. We just want to say we had a black woman and black man as president. I do agree with you on that. Jamon, a lot of motherfuckers is just voting for Shouter, man, because, you know, they could say, I'm voting for a black woman president. They don't even know if she finna motherfucking drop a bomb on this bitch or whatever. You know, for me, just for me personally, I ain't got no problem with Shouter being a president, but I do think about certain shit when it comes to certain people that I'm unfamiliar with anyway, actually being the commander in chief over our entire military force. Like, how is that gonna play out when it comes to emotion and shit like that? Like, are you gonna sacrifice our troops just because it might be some kids or some shit around walking around with fucking bombs on their back, ready to kill niggas. Sometimes you gotta leave them kind of emotions out when you've been put in that certain situation. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to think about our people first. So I do have a concern with that. Other than that, I don't really know much about Kamala for real, because I ain't really did no research on it. I just know she.
I'm gonna tell you my
me though. Hold on, let's right quick. Like, go ahead, dog. My bad.
No, I was just gonna say I really believe that she is gonna be elected to be the president of the United States. I think it's gonna cause a divide because this will be the first time a female is president. Don't be surprised if Joe Biden. See, what people don't understand is Joe Biden can say, "Nigga, I'm unfit to motherfucking run the country right now. I can't even finish my term. I'm sick." They would then put her in the seat, so she'll already be acting president right then. Like, I do believe that Kamala Harris probably will be the next president of the United States, unfortunately. But and it's not. I can't even really say unfortunately, bro, because I believe they the same ass, just different butt cheeks. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, I can't even say unfortunately, but I try not to engage in that dog and pony show. Because that's really what it is, bro. It's a dog and fucking pony show.
You definitely engage in it, though, my nigga. So you do engage in that shit, my boy.
I mean, on it, nigga. But I'm not invested to the point like this.
Hold on. Hey, my dog, you broke up.
No, I'm invested into it to the point where I got to report on it because that's what I do. But what I'm saying is I'm not invested in it to the point where, nigga, if you vote Kamala and I vote Trump, I don't give a fuck who you vote for real. Like, I don't care. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck. Like I know niggas that'll get mad at you, nigga, or get emotionally salty, nigga, if you don't see things their way. Like, I don't give a fuck like that. I don't give a fuck, nigga, who the fuck you vote for in all the grand scheme of things, nigga. I don't care. Fuck who the fuck you want to vote for, nigga. Who you get hard to, nigga. Who you jack off to at night. Whoever the fuck you want to do, nigga, it's up to you, nigga. Like, it ain't no, whatever you want, nigga. You can have any flavor, nigga. Like, for real.
Tremont said, so Travis, she filled out a job application. Will she check yes or another nationality? I don't know, Tremont. I think she'll check. She should check. Look, I tell everybody, my nigga, check other if you want the job. Depending on where it's at, I always check other. That way, that'll lead the judgment out of the whole interview process. That'll lead the judgment out. I do. I fuck around and check other. I fuck around and check Caucasian on their ass, and then walking that bitch is a whole nigga. They be like, hold on, sir, you lied already. You're lying. Yeah, I had to at least get in front of y'all, motherfucker, to talk. Shit, it's game. It's all the interview is game. It's a finesse. I'm finessing from the jump.
Smooth denim. How can she be African?
Oh shit, my bad. Go ahead. That's what I was trying to pull up the next. Go ahead, my nigga.
She said, how can you be African? He said, how can you be African American if she's not from America? I mean, I agree, man. I mean, at the end of the day, it's what I said. It's a fucking ploy to get votes. That's all it is. And that's the part I don't fucking respect.
They should do that, though. They should do that. You don't respect it, but guess what? Everybody is going to have a ploy to get votes.
Until the ploy is over, we're never going to get the results that we really need.
Well, you need to stop. Look, Donald Trump goddamn let Kodak Blackout nigga as a ploy to get more support from niggas. So shit,
I agree with that.
You can't say it don't work for motherfuckers.
But listen,
you can't say it don't work.
This whole little conversation, I'm not telling you to vote Kamala, and I'm not telling you to vote Trump. What I'm saying is, nigga, I'm calling out what it is. What it is Trump ain't going around saying, nigga, he's mixed. Trump ain't going around motherfucking trying to motherfucking, is he doing the same thing? Like, as far as getting,
we know,
but he doing it. He doing the same thing. I mean, he got Chef G and motherfucking and Sleepy Hollow when he went to New York.
Yeah, who?
Exactly, nigga, hood rappers that you wouldn't know about.
That nigga said Sleepy Hollow.
Yeah. Yeah, he doing the same shit.
You know, when I think about Sleepy Hollow, I think about the Headless Horseman, nigga. You feel me?
Sleepy Hollow, you a real nigga though. Them niggas out on.
Let's we got a couple more comments, man. Tremont said you are accidentally, purposely lying to the public. Yeah, they do that though. That's all politicians. Most politicians, if not all, they're gonna lie to the public.
This is a blatant, like, yo.
Shout out to Toyan, man. Welcome, man. Glad you could join us tonight. Toyan said, man, both of them have red flags. Absolutely.
I mean, I agree. Both of them got red flags, and that's what I'm saying. I don't really.
Toyan said, just throw this whole election away and start over.
Right. Shout out to Toyan with the actual facts of the matter, man. We need.
Jamon said, at least we know where Trump stands. I mean, do we really though? You know, I don't know. Because he just be talking in circles sometimes. We don't really know. I don't know what look. All I know is whoever be the president for the next 4 years, just be somebody that's gonna make sure the United States can be peaceful and thrive.
I feel like all this shit is fucked up because all this shit was written by the Simpsons. Like at the end of the day, all this shit was written by the fucking Simpsons. So it's like, nigga, like what the fuck? Like, what are we talking about for real? Like, what are we talking about? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, all this shit is pre-written. It's like, man, come on, man. We live in a fucking country, and you know what's gonna be so crazy, Trav? When we all find out that we never lived in a country after all. This never was a country. This was an experiment. Never was a fucking country. Because this shit is weird. Like, I mean, just to be real, bro. Like, none of the other countries, I can't even say none of the other countries, because the French country, like this nigga, I should have put him in the fuckery.
I mean, it could be an experiment. You just got to know that we do live in the only country, my nigga, that was overtaken by a small group of people who had no feelings, no remorse, didn't give two shits about nothing. And that's why those people still run this country to this day, because they don't give a fuck. They have absolutely no feelings, my nigga. They savages. Nigga, they'll take out every fucking body, my nigga, and start this bitch over if they could.
That's true.
That's what America is, my nigga. Shit, is what it is. So when a motherfucker, when folks say this ain't they land, my nigga, they took that shit. This they land, bro. They took it from the people that were here already. It's theirs. If I take something from you, nigga, it's mine.
Pillage.
Unless you do something about it, my nigga. And I highly doubt you're gonna do something about it, because you might not be willing to take it as far as I am. Most people ain't willing to take it as far as the motherfuckers gonna take it, my nigga. You know when the motherfucker don't give a fuck, when the motherfucker willingly kill their own family, mothers, father, children, shit like that. What you gonna do with that?
Yeah. You ain't lying about that though, bro.
You know what I'm saying? What you gonna do with that, my nigga? There ain't nothing you can do with that. You gotta try to get rid of their ass, but then you know that should be easier said than done, man. It's they shit, bro. They run this shit. Here's what it is. They fuck around and nigga, they fuck around and run most of the world. It's just some country they can't get their power over. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
White folk hell, man. Like for real. They hell, my nigga. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah. That's for another episode. I get it. You right. You're absolutely right about that. Last thing, man, before we gotta get out of Atlanta. You know what? This is record time.
We was already out of Atlanta, my nigga.
No, man. No, because we really spawned it from Kamala being in Atlanta. Yeah.
I forgot we were talking about her. She was in Atlanta.
Shit crazy. We ain't never stuck on Atlanta, nigga, for almost an hour and a half. This is the last topic when we speaking of Atlanta-based news. Santana, and this is something, Trav, I guess that we can debate, because I'm from the north, you from the south. But Joel's response to Lil Yachty saying that the most stylish people and trendsetters come from Atlanta. They trying to erase us from history. And I can't see what Joel's wrote back. You know, I ain't got my glasses on. If you can continue from here. But, you know, I want to know.
I can read it. He said, no love lost, bruh, but never mind. P.S. Soldier Boy, I don't want no smoke. Yeah, I got it. Jim Jones Capo, they trying to erase us from history. I'm not going to even name ASAP, Fab, somebody named CEO, Slow, Vado, Bloody Osiris, Sober Young, Murder Brother is not one of the top. It's on not bet not I don't know what that nigga saying, boy. How black fashion brands in the game? I'm gonna just stop here because niggas just say what they want nowadays. One more thing, most of the niggas out here came from NYC. I
mean,
so all of that was said to Lil Yachty said most of the trendsetters, most of the flies niggas and most of the trendsetters come from Atlanta. That's what he said, right?
Yeah, I mean, he's basically saying that Atlanta started this fashion shit, and
okay. So let me ask you something.
Comments to the Dipset and the New York wave.
Let me ask you something right quick. Like, Lil Yachty is kind of like really young, right? Like 23, 24, right? He like a kid, kind of, sort of, right?
Yachty about a little older now. He about 28 or something now.
It's just when the nigga started, because I think he was 17, 18 when he started. It's like, I don't know, maybe he's part of that wave where most of his influence probably came from niggas in Atlanta. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
But what he's saying is that wave nigga came from New York. And that's what Jewels is trying to say. If you get what I'm saying, like he's trying to say, okay, the niggas that you was influenced by us.
So he 26. Yeah, New York, but I can't say it was them. I can't say it was Dipset. But it was definitely New York had a big part to play as far as fashion goes in hip hop, just across the shit, nigga, black culture, period, across the nation.
I gotta say
they had a big part to play in certain shit though, because nigga out west, nigga, they ain't got no motion.
I mean, but we talking about our side of the coast though, right? The East Coast, the east side of the coast. So from New York,
they definitely got influence.
Like I would say Dipset. I mean, look, I know some niggas that was wearing pink, was doing pink shit after Cam and shit like that. But the chain buckles, you know what I'm saying? Certain fashions and shit like that. Dipset definitely had a real big impact when it came to fashion in New York in general. I mean, New York to me is the mecca of fashion. For me, it's the
that's period. No, that's to anybody, nigga. That's
not to what Lil Yachty said. And we got another
video. Better.
We got another video. Let's play the video.
Lil Yachty don't know no better. And that's so crazy. It's almost clickbaitish. Nigga, Lil Yachty, you done had modeling gigs for brands and shit. Nigga, you know where you going, my nigga, to really do certain shit. You going to New York, my nigga. Shit. You going to the fashion fucking district. Well, you said we got a video or something?
Yeah, it's a video.
On that same thing, or you dropped something else?
No, right there, last one.
I stand on what I say when I say that the culture is ran by Atlanta, bro. You know what I'm saying? Think about all the slang right now. All the slang, slime, twin. Bro, this is Atlanta. Like, what are we even talking about? Slime, twin. What's up, slime? It's Atlanta. This is facts. This is Atlanta culture. Atlanta runs the culture. I stand on what I say.
I mean, when it comes to, okay, let's expand. When it comes to the culture,
I don't know, my nigga. I couldn't tell you, my nigga. I do hear niggas in the South saying twin, niggas was saying slime, but I don't.
I'm not saying
I couldn't even tell you, my boy. I'm lost on that one, my nigga. For real. I don't know. Yeah, that Lil Yachty talking about some shit I have no clue about, for real. So I couldn't even tell you, my boy.
You got any comments? What they saying to him in the joint?
Somebody said Slime or Twin or New York. Fat Joe and Big Pun called each other twin. Yeah, I can see you, and you can see why they called each other twin, because they look fucking just alike, damn near. One was just fucking bigger.
Yeah.
They saying all that slang come from NYC. Hip hop only lives in New York.
I mean, I think
Yeah.
you're gonna have a lot of New York niggas that's gonna say, like, well, wait a minute. And I mean, just to be real, the culture when it comes to what came out, what they were showing on TV nationwide, which reached Columbus, Georgia to Cleveland, Ohio, it first started in New York. So a lot of the shit that I saw early on, from sportswear fashion to Timberlands to shit like that, I saw from niggas from New York. Like, I'm not
That's the
going,
birthplace, nigga. Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna give credit when credit's due. So I think Jewels needs to stay out of this conversation, because Yachty, I think he's right when it comes to present day. For the last 10 years plus, like, yeah, everything motion come out of Atlanta. A lot of motion when it comes to the rap game and the sauce, it comes out of Atlanta. Then I would say Houston when it comes to our side of the map. Obviously, the West Coast is its own thing. It's always been its own thing. But outside of the West Coast, this is what's been going on. So, I look at it like, I don't think Jewels really should have entertained that. That's two different eras, man. I think when it comes to fashion, I think when it comes to lingo, culture, and shit, it runs out of Atlanta right now. I think New York was the birthplace. Atlanta is the current place. Will it be the ending place? I think nothing new is under the sun, right? So everything comes back full circle. So I think New York is going to get its rightful place back. But right now, and for the last shit since I've been down here, nigga, so for a minute, it's been Atlanta. Atlanta is definitely been at the top of influence, culture, music, everything. So I think for Yachty, and especially as long as he, like you said, Trav, he's 26 years old. So for the time that he's been alive, let's think about it. For the time that he's been alive, right? Because he was born in 98. Atlanta has been one of the top cities in hip hop. And for most of his life has been the top city in hip hop. So I can't discount what this man is saying. But I think Jewel shouldn't even jumped in this goddamn conversation, if you really want to know the truth. You're like, what you jumping in this conversation for, man? Sometimes you gotta let old shit be old shit. You can't fucking just jump. You know what I'm saying, Trav? You can't jump into shit just to jump into shit. Like, sometimes you just gotta let shit and understand the context of what the homie is saying. Exactly. I agree with your mind. Even the New York drip is copying Atlanta now. Atlanta is definitely ruling the market when it comes to that type of shit. So I don't even think, like I said, I don't even think Jewel should have fucking jumped in that shit. That was immature of him to jump in that shit. Nigga, you in your fucking 40s and fucking young Yachty, Lil Yachty is fucking 26. So he's coming from a whole different perspective. Gotta respect what Yachty is saying on that. But, man, moving outside of the A real quick, man, we're going to run through some shit, man. Hip-hop news, everything affecting the culture and all the fuckery around the galaxy. This right here, man, like I said, man, it's still, I don't know, man. I hate to see the dynasty, the Rock, you know what I'm saying, fall off. I think it's crazy, you know what I'm saying? But Dame Dash will have his 33 1/3% stake of Rockefeller sold off by the U.S. Marshal at a public auction on August 29th. Trav, you trying to get some of that Rockefeller stock?
No, I'm good on that.
You don't want no Rockefeller stock, man. It's the Rock.
I don't want no Rockefeller stock, dog. Because Rockefeller is not doing anything anymore. They could, so that company obviously could make money off of old music. You know what I'm saying? But if it ain't J shit, all the other shit ain't relevant.
You say all the other shit ain't relevant?
No.
That's
not to me, And I fuck with mostly all of Rockefeller artists, my nigga, but they haven't been artists since the days of the Rock. Nobody has lasted, my nigga, other than Jay. And Freeway just dropped the album. Not a fact. Freeway just dropped an album, nigga. I was just listening to an interview on one of them shows on Shade 45 with Freeway. He just dropped the album. Don't sound bad, but it's straight on that Free.
Yeah, man.
Do your thing though. You know, he'll be all right as far as his market goes, and his, he ain't got to go outside of Philly, my nigga, for real, and he be all right. Like some niggas ain't got to go outside of Atlanta or they certain market.
One thing I will say about Freeway, man, I feel like homie done went through a lot of tragedy. He lost 2 children tragically, and I wish the best for Freeway. You know what I mean? Like just overall in life, homie done been through a lot.
Yeah, he been through a lot. He talked about all that shit in that interview the other day.
Mm-hmm. So like this shit right here, like I just hate that because this is the shit we came up off of, man. This is part of our culture. This is part of our history.
Tremont said y'all can't flip Oskino sports catalog. I don't even think they got no catalog, dog. I think they had.
Tremont said with the J, yo, he said,
I don't think them nigga had no catalog. I don't even think them nigga really even put out a project outside of the state property project on Rockefeller.
That is crazy.
I remember a mixtape or 2 from them cats, but outside of nigga really rock, it was Freeway, Chris and Neef, and Beanie. Everybody else was just part of state property. They added what they did add, to the collective. I enjoy them in the movie State Property? Yeah, I damn sure did. Shit. That one of my hood favorites, nigga. Shit. But outside of that, nah.
That was one of the hood favorites right there.
Yeah, State Property. Yeah, facts. The first one. The second one wasn't bad, but that first State Property, shit.
I just hate, like I said, man, that what I'm saying, we to the point where it's getting sold by the U.S. Marshals. Little shit like that,
Yeah, that's something going on with Dame though. He ain't do something right.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, I hate that one of my favorite dynasties. This is how this shit gonna end, bro. I think it's fucked up. Shout out to Dame.
Because it ended with their front runner winning. The nigga who really ran the shit and who carried the labor on their back.
I don't want Dame to get fucked up.
I don't want Dame to get fucked up either though. But Dame he not fucked up. That nigga got millions of dollars. Nigga ain't fucked up out here. Nigga sitting on M's.
Yeah. I mean,
he's fine. You feel me?
Yeah. He's fine. And also, you know what? Though, speaking of fine, though, right as we move forward, it's good to see that some employers is gonna make sure that they employees is fine even after death and if there's issues and shit like that. When a Google employee dies, their spouse receives half they pay company for 10 years, and their children receive $1,000 per month until they turn 19. Shout out to Google. Drop a bomb for motherfucking Google, Trav.
That's all right.
Listen. You give and you sack company. This is what they need to do for you.
But Google has one of the best working environments known to man. I follow this dude on YouTube, man, and he works at Google, my nigga. He goes to work to happiness. They got the breakfast spread. When you get there, he can go in the meditation room. He can go play some ping pong and do all kind of shit. When he get ready to go have his little meetings or whatever he gonna have, go back to a fresh lunch day. Oh man, they got an amazing work environment, bro. When it's time to get down, IT be a little different. When it's time to get to it, you just got to get to it.
Right.
That's how IT work. You know what I'm saying? When it's time, it's time.
It's time like a
ain't no sleep.
Time like a mother.
Time to get it, my nigga. Because you done had your feet kicked up for 42 hours that week. Now these 8 hours, boy, you ain't finna go to sleep for the next 24 hours, my nigga. Got to get it in, my boy. You got to go and earn your keep. That's the life of, based on what you're doing IT, that's how it is.
Shout out to motherfucking Google.
Shout out to Google though, my nigga.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like as far as with this right here, I thought this was very interesting and shit. Like that's why I say I think kids was way more advanced back in the day. Until 1956, French children were attending school where they were served wine on their lunch breaks. Trav, what do you feel about this, bro?
Oh, I don't see nothing wrong with it. Shit, shout out to my nigga Dominique, my nigga. When I was a kid, my nigga, I had a homie named Dominique. They were fresh from Germany. He used to be a beer drinker, and he was a child, my nigga.
He's
So
still
it's different in different countries, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's just different. He was a beer drinker, my nigga. I think, nigga, I met Dominique when I was in the 4th or 5th grade. He was a beer drinker then.
That's crazy.
But that was legal for them in their country, though.
So back then, you would have been cool. So if young Trav went to a school right now where they gave them wine on their lunch breaks, you cool with that?
Not in America, no. It's not part of the American culture. If I grew up somewhere else where that was okay, then obviously I would be cool with it.
What's happening? They wanted to implement the French culture, and wine was a part of that.
Okay. I don't know. It ain't no but some motherfucking grapes for real, fermented grapes. Yeah. Because if a nigga go eat some old ass grapes, he gonna get a buzz anyway. So shit, I don't, you know. Shit. Once you take communion, nigga, that's supposed to be wine for real. It ain't supposed to be grape juice. It's supposed to be wine.
Right.
So they'll get them a little shot of that shit on a Sunday if you go to a Christian church and you're taking communion. You know, I don't really see the big deal with it for real.
That's true. So next situation, man, like I feel like, bro, these motherfuckers they've been in the news, and every time they both get in the news, it's either about she pregnant or they motherfucking breaking up. But I think it's official now. Cardi B files for divorce from Offset. Obviously, you know what I'm saying? No cheating, a long time in coming. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't no cheating. Obviously, you know, everybody who knows Offset already know Offset gonna do what he do. I mean, sometimes I be thinking, man, they just been doing this over the years to obviously get into the media, because this is how they get into the media for the most part. I always thought that they would do like a joint album or something like that. I thought that would have been cool, you know, like J and B.
Coming.
I mean, but they never done it. I don't think. I mean, this is the route they want to go. Every time they want to make headlines, they want to fucking get divorced and they want to go.
So you know what's so crazy about this, my nigga? I just had a conversation with somebody about this earlier today. Because I do feel like the way that Offset and Cardi B stays relevant is based solely on their relationship, them breaking up and her being pregnant. And now we got that at the same time. She's pregnant by Offset right now, again, third child, and now she's filing for a divorce all of a sudden. Okay. So we gonna get the joint album now? Is this promotion? Is this the people is this promotion for people to get focused back on Cardi B and Offset? Because ain't now one of y'all really making no waves in music. Not saying that you can't, but nobody's paying attention to you like that. For real. And you both had successful careers. Both of you guys have had success in the hip hop. Y'all done made millions of dollars.
That's true.
So we can't say y'all had flop careers. Y'all haven't. Y'all done very well for yourself. But now it's all about them breaking up, having babies, somebody cheating. Nigga, nigga, that's all I know about. All I know is Offset is he always breaking up with his bitch. That's all I know. That's all I know about Offset. Nigga, you can't sell out a show set. You feel me? Other than that, my nigga, I don't know. We don't really know what's really going on.
Facts. That's definitely what it's been. That's definitely what's been going on.
You feel me? Cardi, you know, you said this shit last week. Cardi, nigga, she done made some song with some young nigga. You felt like you shouldn't have did that. I agree with you. When I finally heard the song, I felt the same way. Like, why the fuck is she? Who the nigga is? Pablo Wablo? Who the nigga is, Donnie? You said the nigga. What the nigga name is? The young nigga, she got
Rob 09.
But she I don't know why she hopped on that.
Right. Don't it seem
it don't even
like that? It don't even seem, it's like it was forced.
It
had
like, to be.
Gotta get you some traction, Cardi.
Yeah.
This is what they know you for, sex. So
You should have left that shit alone, Cardi.
no real.
Shit.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like they got my girl in the box. And shout out to Cardi because she was one of the first ones who started following us and liking us on DeadBolt ATL. So we fuck with Cardi like on some real shit. It's special to our heart. You know what I'm saying? So we don't try to slander Cardi. Like that's just purposely, right? But at the same time, it's like I think they need to put my girl in a whole different lane. They need to put.
She gotta know how to, but she gotta know how to go out gracefully, man. On shit, you can't
Well,
be.
Think though that it's the label. Rob 49 is signed to Atlantic, and she's on Atlantic. So that was like, it's like, hey, Cardi, we got something for you. You know, Rob, what the fuck he gonna say? You know, he just turning the song in for the label, and they wanted a remix. Okay, we need to get Cardi some traction. Like, you know, whatever female artist they had on there, they're trying to get Cardi some traction. This is the lane she's in. And this is what I'm saying. It's like they're categorizing, and that's why Rhapsody, Cash Doll, you know, certain rappers, you know what I'm saying, they can't be totally classified. And those are the best ones. Because people like Cardi, this goes to show young women, because this is gonna be Sexy Red's faith. Sexy Red is gonna go down the same road as Cardi. Ain't gonna be able to get another feature. It's about sucking some asshole or something. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna have to be about something like that. They ain't gonna give her no feature talking about no real shit, how to escape the game, pitfalls, you know, some real song type shit. They gonna give her, they like, yo, Sexy, we got one for you. This new hot rapper, we want to put you on as a feature. You know, he signed into the label. You know, this might get you going. And this is what they said to Cardi, bro. And this is what I got a problem with, man. We need to be able to let artists be artists. And the fact that the labels who are ran by these, you already know, ish motherfuckers, they're the ones that's telling our sisters and our queens, like, yo, you got to keep doing this. Like, we can't put you on this song. We can't release this type of song. We only want to hear you on one type of light. This gave me the vibes. So when I heard that Rob 49 and Cardi B song, it gave me the vibes of like a mother, like a mother, like she was like the auntie on the record or some shit like that. It really gave me them type of vibes. It's like, come on, Cardi, like you Rob 49, a young ass little kid, and you on this song talking about slurping cum and do this the nastiest shit. It's like, man, it's certain songs, man, that you gotta just stay away from, and you and fuck with the label talking about, because niggas is gonna rock with you if you keep it 100. Like, fuck it, like you gotta walk away from this type of shit, Cardi. You can't motherfucking, you know. So, but now you want to go back to the, like what Trav say, the ploy of Offset and you breaking up, you being pregnant, that whole game that's going on. You know what I mean? I'm over it. I don't give a fuck what you motherfuckers do at this point. And I'll say that. You know what I'm saying? I'll say that. I don't give a fuck what you motherfuckers do at this point. You know what I mean? Whatever y'all do, we good with it. We don't care what whatever y'all do, we good with it. You feel what I'm saying? What we got next, Trav? What we got in the box? Let's get that pulled up.
Rayful Edmond has been released from prison. He was one of the biggest dope boys of all time. He supplied 60% of the cocaine in DC, bringing in $70 million a month at the age of 2022. Shout out to Rayful Edmonds, man, for going in and doing that bid, going up out of there.
Big Rayful,
being a free man.
Yeah, man, Rayford sold a lot of dope, man. I suggest y'all go online and see the documentary. You know, there's a few documentaries going around about his life, but yeah, man, homie was making a lot of money. He was pretty much the East Coast Rick Ross. That's what Rayford was. I think we got a picture. Don't we got a slide with my man come out looking like? What are you looking like now?
I'm back better than ever. Hell yeah. I'm back better than ever. I'm back better than ever.
Good to see homies.
Back in Washington, D.C.
Come on.
Believe it or not, he used
Hell yeah. I'm back better.
That was another clip right there we got. For those who don't know.
That was some old shit when nigga, like he probably was locked up already.
Right, well, let's play that though, because a lot of people might not know who Rayford was though, so we can play that.
Hello, yeah, I want to hear what you say. What did you say?
Oh, I was just saying, I feel good today.
So fast. You could do that.
You got to be fast so nobody will understand what you're talking about.
Yeah, and you could just do this whole interview like that?
Yeah, I could do the whole interview like that.
Now, what kind of money were you making out of this?
I wasn't making the money that I should be making, but I was getting 5,000 here, 10,000 there, which is good money for somebody that's in jail and doing time.
It was good money for anyone. $200,000 in 2 years collected for him by associates on the distributors back in Washington, D.C. Believe it or not, he used pig Latin.
You want to hear a little bit?
Yeah, I want to hear what you say. What did you say?
Oh, I was just saying, I feel good today.
So fast. You could do that.
You got to be fast so nobody will understand what you're talking about.
Yeah, and you could just do this whole interview like that?
Yeah.
Shout out to Rayford Evans, man. This nigga shot. He said, what did he say, Trav? He said, but gotta get there.
Pig Latin. He said pig Latin shit.
Yeah, man. That tone, man. So yeah, he was making bread in the joint and all that shit, man. So it's good to see that he finally got to come home. You know what I'm saying? It looked like he kept himself healthy, so he'll be able to live out the rest of his life. I know he probably put a couple dollars aside. You know, I would doubt that this man come out flat broke. So I know he got a couple dollars. He's gonna do some interviews with motherfuckers. So shout out to Rayford, man. Shout out to the homie, man. Made it home after doing his bid, paid his debt to fucking society. You know what I'm saying? That situation though, man, it's a crazy situation because now it's official, right? It's official. So every time we eat it, nigga, we know what we fucking eating, right? We know. Laboratory grown chicken is now approved in the United States. It's real now, y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is what niggas is doing. Niggas is eating lab grown chicken. And listen, I don't know, like at the end of the day, unless they put in a certain chemical in the lab grown chicken, I like what the fuck? I don't care if it's lab grown. Just to be honest, I'd rather eat a lab grown chicken as long as it ain't fucking me up and it ain't got all the other shit, emotions and like we gotta understand when a motherfucking chicken is being cooked, like you gotta think like what was his emotion when he was getting cooked, right? Like what did the nigga feel when he was dying? Like, oh shit, I'm getting fried in a fucking pan. They about to make me a chicken wing with hot sauce. What the fuck was he thinking? We're eating those emotions. Now with the lab grown chicken, we not fucking eating their emotions now. So as long as they ain't putting no bullshit in it, like to kill niggas, like what? Why wouldn't this be a better option? You know what I'm saying? Like I had to think about it. At first I was against it. I'm like, man, they trying to do lab grown, but I'm like, yo, like I'd rather eat a lab grown burger, a lab grown chicken, as long as that shit ain't fucking got shit in it that's deliberately gonna kill a nigga. Other than that, I don't want to eat shit that got emotions and shit tied to it, bro. Because if a chicken's hollering as he's getting fucking his neck chopped off, nigga, that's emotion, nigga. He's got a fucking emotion. Fuck that shit. I don't want, that's what I'm saying. I'm cool with the lab grown shit as long as it does not have nothing in it that's going to fuck me up. I don't want nothing with emotions tied to it. Cows have emotion. Like, you got to think about it. When they kill cows on the farm, nigga, they hit them in the back of their head, nigga, when they not looking. They not coming front forward. So a cow don't even know it's coming. Chickens are bred to be fucking slaughtered. I don't fucking want that emotion tied to my fucking spirit, nigga. Like, at the end of the day, respectfully. Farm raised, whatever. Give me the lab shit as long as it ain't fucking got no bullshit that's going to kill me. Trav, I need to know what you feel about this, bro. You want the lab shit?
I don't really feel too much about this shit. You know, if that shit ain't got no puss and shit coming out of it, then I'm all for it.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, are you feeling the philosophy I'm giving? The philosophy I'm giving is like, yo, I'll take the lab meat as long as it ain't got nothing in there that's deliberately gonna fuck me up, rather than killing chickens or just breeding animals. Because you think about it though, bro. And I heard this shit. A nigga said this shit. Like, you don't see no fucking chickens in the fucking wild. You don't see no fucking cows in the fucking wild. These motherfuckers are bred just for a resource for food.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, yo, like, would I rather have?
But you don't know.
No, I mean, I'm saying, when the fuck? Nigga, you don't see no fucking chicken. A chicken in the wild would be like a wild bird.
Have you ever seen, well, do you know, or have you ever seen anything on chicken plants?
I ain't never heard about nothing on chicken.
So I worked at a chicken plant, my nigga. I worked at Kegel, nigga. Shout out to Kegel. We used to kick it at Kegel, bro. That shit I ain't know. My nigga, that shit will make you not want to eat chicken when you see the torture that they go through, my boy. Nigga, first of all, nigga, when the chickens are brought in, they're put in a dark farm. You got niggas in the dark grabbing chickens, nigga, putting them motherfuckers, hanging their ass up. The reason they're in the dark is that kind of avoids niggas from getting picked. You got people grabbing chickens by their neck, hanging them the fuck up. Nigga, the first thing that happens is them motherfuckers is dipped in steaming hot water to get all the feathers off their ass, and they neck go across the blade. Boop. You got chicken heads all on the goddamn floor, nigga. You got blood going everywhere.
That's what Project Pat got.
Once that neck go across that blade, they're dipped into ice cold water. Boom, and then the evisceration process begins, my nigga. They gut it and cut the fuck up. It's real gruesome.
Damn.
I'm talking about it gruesome, my boy. The way they do them birds, but it is with niggas like chicken.
Man, nigga, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. I don't mind the lab grown meat. As long as they ain't motherfucking fucking niggas up, I'm all good, man. But just know y'all about to start eating lab grown chicken. So for y'all who ain't cool with it, nigga, whatever.
So yeah, I said my grandmother used to give us beer growing up. She's German. Yo, them Germans in that beer. Jamal said, so it's kind of saying it's a shortage of farm-raised chickens. I don't believe that. Shout out my nigga really real, man. Really real said Trav and his chicken stores. Yeah, man.
Real, that's what I'm saying. This nigga talking about these chicken stories, bro. Like,
I done seen this shit. I know what it do. I worked in a chicken plant. That shit tragic, my boy. That shit make you not want to eat that shit, my nigga. Like, yeah, damn, I ain't know the bird was going through that. Yeah.
Bird ain't going through that. Next thing we about to show, man. Now, this is just totally disrespectful, man. Now, I want to know, Trav, as we flip the topic, how would you have handled this situation right here? I would love to know. You bust in and you see your wife doing this shit right here. What is you doing, my nigga?
What the?
Steven, I can explain.
Chanel, what the hell are you doing?
Steven.
Who the f is this guy?
I can explain.
So you're telling me we've been together for 2 years and I just proposed to you. And now you want to cheat on me with this guy?
Steven, I can explain.
Are you kidding me? I'm over here busting my ass on a business trip to pay for the house, the food, the bills, and you basically live here for free, and you want to cheat on me.
No, it's not like that.
You know what? Nah, bro. That's not gonna happen. Hey, listen, you need to get out of my house, bro.
No,
get
Steven.
the out of my house.
Steven,
No. I don't want to hear it from you.
No, Steven. Serious, no.
I don't want to hear it out of you.
No, I need to explain. Oh my gosh, this is what the you're talking about. Stand up! Come here.
Janelle.
No, I'm serious.
No, I'm serious too.
Let me explain. I have to explain myself because if I don't explain myself, I'm gonna look stupid.
Girl,
So
stop!
Explain.
You ain't doing this. Explain what?
You sound dumb.
Shut up.
Right now.
Get the camera out of
What the?
Yeah, I'm with Fabo. Explain what?
What the fuck you gotta explain?
You're not getting your cheek clap.
Man, listen, man. I think, man, listen. That's the motherfucking ultimate disrespect when a motherfucker do some shit like that, bro. When a motherfucker do some shit like that, nigga, that's like the ultimate disrespect. Like, if you gonna cheat, like, okay, that's already fucked up. But goddamn, in the house, homie came in, like, see, and I think, man, at this point it falls on the nigga too, right? And this is why I think the nigga need his ass whooped too, because it's like, bro, like, why didn't you ask that qualifying question? Where am I coming to?
I mean, he probably knew that he was coming to her crib. So where she lived. That's where she lived.
Right. So if you know that I live with my dude and you
Not
still
saying that.
like
Not
you know
saying that he knew that. 9 times out of 10, a nigga don't know that.
Man, no, I think
then get what? If a nigga do know that,
he know that. Why would he know that?
What, though? I feel like if a nigga do know that, 9 times out of 10, he probably ain't even worried about what you gonna do. Cause he probably gonna either whoop your ass or he got that thing on. He gonna shoot your motherfucking ass. We see what happened to niggas like Trouble.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Trouble. You feel me? Hate that shit happened to him. But okay.
But who caught the other side of that though? Trouble. the nigga who was in the bed.
Oh.
Like Trouble caught that bullet.
Yeah,
nigga.
to my bad. Trouble situation was totally different. He was in a nigga.
Yeah,
that wasn't even nigga crib. That was the Brown crib for what we know.
No. But
he bunt that nigga, man.
Just broke up. They was together. They was living together, and Trouble was in the house fucking on her. And homie had the key. He came in the house, seen that shit, and that's what I'm saying.
That's
homie that motherfucking got out that bed, nigga. You knew that, like, yo, I'm coming to her dude house. Like, this the nigga that's paying him. Like, nigga, we ain't stupid as niggas, but we thirsty as niggas. That's the fucking problem. So
you know what?
At the end of the day, when it's like that and it's on some thirst shit, it's like, bro, like, you gonna get what you should get what's coming to you. Because like, nigga, you knew this was my crib and you chose to come in this bitch, nigga.
So you're right. When I've done that, when I don't win a nigga, I knowingly done went to a motherfucker crib and smashed his wife. I know this. I'm talking about nigga done hit the bitch, then nutted all on the nigga floor, all kind of shit, knowingly. You know what I'm saying? And all bullshit aside, my nigga, I would have dared the nigga to say something to me about that if we would have got caught, bro. I would have dared the nigga to say something to me.
Well, you just a bold ass motherfucker, though, bro. You a bold ass motherfucker.
But if 9 times out of 10, though, that would it be though. 9 times out of 10, it be bold niggas doing shit like that.
It's a problem with niggas. Niggas think that because they bitch choose to do some dumb shit like that, that the nigga that they fucking with must be soft. Or the nigga
what you gonna look?
Be a
you know what?
Like that.
I
don't
also,
be the case all the time.
I'd have been influenced too, my nigga. I'd have been influenced some big and small nigga talking about he and that motherfucker killing the bitch, and the nigga that came off, he done grabbed the Roscoe, nigga. Nigga end up robbing the nigga. So I'd have been influenced by that type of shit too, though. You know what I'm saying? But I got one more. I got something that I want to play that is similar to the video that we just watched, my nigga. Tell me what you think about this situation right
here. Don't look at me. Keep your head straight. Come here. Let's see. Firm grip.
Don't do that if you're not trying to do nothing.
See, I'm not the one to play like that.
What is it, bro?
Let's see. Come on.
You over here feeling my arm.
Yeah,
it feels good
up.
though.
Stand up.
I thought y'all said you wasn't gonna touch it.
See.
So like.
Let me stop for real. Let me stop. Hey man, I ain't the one to play. If you feel me? I'm gonna keep it a buck with you for real.
Mm-hmm.
We go upstairs. What are you doing that?
You gonna give me that massage you was talking about?
A little more than that though.
You sound fine. As long as it's a good time.
Come on in.
What is it? No. What is this? Is the real question.
I even recommended it.
So are you being honest right now, or are you just saying that?
I'm being very honest. You know what you got?
So that bothering him, why you said?
Because how can you tell a grown man that how do you comfortably say it really ain't working or it's really not good? Like, I understand people are a grower and not a shower, but you're not a grower or a fucking shower.
So why are you saying that now?
Well, shit, you want some shit. I'm just letting you know what it is. You asked me why I'm cheating, why I'm not loyal. Shit, I'm letting you know. You wanted an answer.
Don't look at me.
Well, you see how she deflected.
Listen. I respect her motherfucking honesty at the end of the day, though. But I'm gonna tell you something else, though. I think like this, man. You as a nigga is fucked up if your girl that ever got pounded out by a motherfucking Mandingo, nigga. Like, you might want to ask your girl, what you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, everybody, like, this is something you can't control as a man. Like, think about it, bro. You born with the dick size you got, for most part, right? You can't motherfucking go do no exercises and shit. I know, you know what I mean, to increase. Like, you can't do none of this shit. You born with the size that you fucking got. So if a nigga is a fucking 8-inch and a chick is used to getting fucked by an 11-inch, that's a vast fucking difference.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, if it's a situation like this, nigga, like, she ain't never gonna be happy because the dude before she got with this nigga was pounding her motherfucking neck out.
Let me ask you something.
Nigga had her upside down.
Honest with that nigga though, up front, because she been known the nigga was shout.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? This ain't nothing new. How you
That's
cheat on the man, and then your nigga done caught you cheat, and you turn up on his ass like, nigga, you got a little dick, nigga.
That's what a female gonna do. She put her on the spot. Look. Homie put her on the spot by doing this shit. She thought she was just doing her normal WAP. You know what I'm saying? But I think if you are not able to satisfy your woman sexually, you need to break up with her. Do not motherfucking like you know what I'm saying? Because obviously homie paying the bills. You could tell homie he taking care of her in some extent. So if it's a situation like that and you know for real you're not satisfying your chick, like your time is come and gone, you need to then at that point just motherfucking walk away. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't no sense.
You feel like he knew. So you feel like he knew he had a pregnancy.
That's why he said, look, he been knew. She been told him like, come on, man. That's one thing a chick gonna tell you, bro. Because look, I mean, what the fuck? Motherfucker done got with a chick, nigga. The motherfucker done got, and you done got in. You like, nigga, have you seen her? The motherfucker got an opening like a motherfucking cave.
Like he finna cry, boy.
Yeah, but
like he was finna cry. He hurt. She hurt that man.
For a fact, nigga, that she told this nigga before, like when they was getting together or something, like, babe, come on, you know, like, and he just couldn't fulfill the task, but he still decided to motherfucking still run with her, nigga. Like you said, like, all right, boom, I can't fulfill this task right now, but I'm still gonna run with her. You should have left, nigga, when you knew that you wasn't satisfying her. When you knew, like, damn, man, bro, I ain't satisfying her. And you still gonna wife her, that's where you leave an opening at, bro. That's where you leave an opening. I don't give a fuck how much they love you. If they not sexually satisfied with you and you still continue to press for a relationship, you could leave the door open.
They're gonna cheat, my boy. They're going to cheat, my boy.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
It's gonna happen,
They're
nigga.
not sexually satisfied, or they have multiple partners.
And I think it's like that for men and women. Either or. You know what I'm saying? If a man is fucking with a woman that he likes that doesn't sexually satisfy him, he's probably going to step outside to get a little action right quick. Like same thing for a woman. She could like you, but you just ain't dropping that motherfucking rod off in her. She might go get a cheese buzz somewhere and come on back home and be happy with you.
And some might be thirstier than others, and that's what we just ran into with this situation. This situation was a thirstier than others moment.
Really real said at the end of the day, she for the streets.
DeadBolt, nigga.
Yeah, what it is.
Yeah, man. So, man, moving forward, obviously, you know what I'm saying? I feel bad for Boosie, man, because they're going to keep fucking with my nigga. Boosie is now been re-indicted on gun charge and additional drug charge. Now, we already know, allegedly, Boosie, you know, he ain't going to leave the drugs alone. My nigga got sickle cell. Come on, man. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? This nigga going to continue to motherfucking get fucked up and shit like that. But I think, you know what I'm saying, it'd be crazy how the system just holds you on probation. It seemed like since this man has got out of his initial, you know, murder charge that he had going on and beat that shit, it's like they done had this nigga on papers ever since then. And he's just been a victim. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. I mean, I just think Boosie it's just certain niggas, it's like the jail just be calling. I know this nigga be having nightmares about that shit, bro. Bringing him back. You know what I'm saying? This nigga can't motherfucking escape, goddamn. This nigga can't motherfucking escape what the fuck is going on. You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
man. That's fucked. I hate Boosie going through this shit, but you know, it's what it is.
Yeah, man. Yeah, what it is, man. Shout out to Boosie, man. You know what I'm saying? I hope you beat what you got going on, bro. Because it's fucked up. They got you back locked in the goddamn system. Another nigga that's locked in the goddamn system that's asking for lenience, asking to goddamn get out of jail is my man R. Kelly, who's reportedly asking the Supreme Court to overturn his sex crime convictions, urges that he was charged outside the statute of limitations. That's what he basically saying. He like, look, I fucked on him, But y'all motherfuckers got me outside these statute of limitations. Bringing it back to the Boosie thing. Yeah, shout out to what your mom say, man. Yeah, for sure, man. They trying to take all of Boosie's wealth, man. This nigga out here promoting land ownership. He out here developing land and shit like that for his children. You know what I'm saying?
I need to see what charge these is though for that Kelly is talking about as far as outside. Because from what I know, no matter what he's been charged with as far as the sex crime convictions in Illinois, my nigga, they got you on a RICO in New York State, my boy. That's why you got the 30s in the 30 years in the feds. That's what you need to be goddamn trying to figure the fuck out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They got you on a RICO, tax evasion, sex trafficking, organized crime, my nigga. And it's gonna be hard when you bring it don't matter if they underage or of age. Boy, you can't be bringing women from around the world to fuck on you and your homies, my nigga. It don't work like that, my boy. That shit is hella illegal, my nigga, especially if bitches start complaining and too many motherfuckers get in your business. It look bad, Kelly. That's why your ass got 30 years on the feds, my nigga. Now, obviously, all this shit plays into it, but they got you on the RICO in New York State, my nigga. Is what it is.
They definitely got my man on the RICO.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? But you know, like I said, I think you know, R. Kelly, man, eventually, I think he gonna get out. I think R. Kelly will be out by in the next 5 years. I don't think R. Kelly gonna do all that time. That's just my personal opinion. You know what I'm saying? My personal opinion also bleeds into this shit right here that we about to talk about. Now, for all you niggas, and I know I'm addicted because they announced that they was going to lab grown chicken. And I still been fucking with Chick-fil-A. I'm just everybody who know me know I fuck with goddamn Chick-fil-A. Give me a goddamn spicy deluxe. Give me a grilled chicken goddamn club. Give me a goddamn grill wrap, whatever. Nigga, I'm a chicken head when it comes to this shit. But I found it very crazy that Chick-fil-A no longer is America's #1 fast food restaurant. And I found it crazy that, you know, the list, like, because I got the privilege of having both. I don't stop by, you know, the one spot that they named it's #1. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't see myself stopping by this spot. Trav, we got this. I think we got the list on the next little slide. So we got Del Taco topping the motherfucking list. Now listen, I fucked with Del Taco. Don't get it wrong, because you can get the tacos with the fries. Look, Del Taco got a variety of shit. If you got one in your
Del Taco too, my nigga.
Yeah,
no lie, I fuck with Del Taco.
Yeah. If you got one in your neighborhood, Del Taco stay open late. I can see why they got the #1 spot.
And they open on Sundays. That's what Chick-fil-A, they kill themselves with that Sunday shit, my boy.
Yes.
Because sometimes a nigga want a good ass chicken sandwich, boy.
Yes.
On Sunday.
Yes.
And I gotta go to Popeyes if I want to get that.
I'm gonna tell you who I find shocking at #2. Who I find shocking at #2 is KFC. Listen, now I ain't gonna lie to you. Back in the day, KFC had them wing buckets. KFC, you know, listen, I fucked with KFC back in the day. I think that was a family thing that niggas fucked with. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So I don't know how they still #2. But I don't see a lot of new KFCs getting put up. This is the thing about it. They #2.
You right.
But the fact that they're #2 and you don't see a lot of them get put up, I don't know. It just go to show you. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's crazy.
It's usually always the combo. It's usually the KFC and Taco Bell, or ain't that it? The KFC and Taco Bell, the combo shit. Yo, audio, what you doing, bro?
No, you already know I got the I just didn't understand that #2. Now, #4, obviously that's a West Coast thing. In-N-Out. We ain't got that. I don't know nothing about no In-N-Out.
Shit coming.
#5, Hardee's. I pass by Hardee's every day. I do not fuck with Hardee's.
I do.
I fuck with Hardee's. Like that's not one of the spots. I just don't fuck with Hardee's. Captain D's. That's a West Side, Southwest Side thing. That's a hood thing. I can see Captain D's up in that motherfucker. Taco Bell. Now, Taco Bell at number 7, I think makes sense because Taco Bell was a college, for us, you already know that's when the motherfucking tacos was goddamn 69 cents, 89 cents a motherfucking taco. You know what I'm saying? You can go in that motherfucking load up on tacos and shit like that. Popeyes at number 8. Trav, you feeling that number 8 slot with Popeyes? You think it should be higher or lower?
I definitely think it should be higher than Taco Bell, but that's based off of what I eat, though. I ain't ate Taco Bell in a while. So, yeah, I don't know. I could see Taco Bell actually being more convenient, though. They probably quicker than Popeyes in most cases. Shit, for real. But,
You said they're more quicker than I mean my thing is I think Taco Bell gonna be, I would expect it, to be honest, Taco Bell to be in the top 5 just because Taco Bell, it's just like that's the cheap, niggas gonna fuck with it. It's in the hood. I would think that would be a little higher up, but hey, I digress. Zaxby's, hey, I fuck with Zaxby's. Zaxby's got to be in the top 10 somewhere. So number 9, I think, is rightfully good. And I'm gonna tell you the most surprising one. The most surprising one that's in the top 10 is Arby's, because niggas be sleeping on fucking Arby's, nigga. Shout out to fucking Arby's. Arby's, we need a fucking sponsorship. Y'all need to sponsor us. We'll eat that shit. Jalapeno poppers. They got the mozzarella sticks. They got some of the best burgers. That Wong Yong burger, wherever the fuck that shit is. I've had one of those. That shit is off the chain. So yes, niggas sleeping on Arby's. They got the curly fries and all that. So Arby's, but you notice when they ain't in the top 10. McDonald's ain't in the top 10. You feel what I'm saying? Burger King ain't in the top 10. None of them little spots is in the top 10. You know what I'm saying? So that go to show, like, nigga, McDonald's, you feeding your kids and stuff, McDonald's in 2024. Like, every now and then, you know what I'm saying, you could do the Happy Meal, but if you extreme feeding your kids McDonald's in 2024, you definitely fucking slipping on some shit.
I eat McDonald's right now. I'll probably eat some McDonald's this weekend.
I mean, I fuck with it from time to time. Don't get it wrong.
No, they ice coffee. I love that shit. That shit tastes really, really good. And really, when I eat it be breakfast anyway. Chicken McGriddle, hash browns. That's really about it.
McGriddle's
iced coffee. I fuck that iced coffee up though. Yeah, they got me on that. Sugar free with French vanilla iced coffee. Well, they got me on that one, my boy. But I go scratching around a bit. But if I don't get one of them in at least twice a week, when they around a bit like a motherfucker. Going through withdrawal, my boy. My coffee, it be like, nigga, that coffee. But coffee got me in the chokehold. Iced coffee now has me in a chokehold, nigga. That ice. You just chain that shit. Maybe I did. I don't know. Where we going next?
Yeah, get off this. Let's pull this one up right here.
Brashear.
Man, I feel so bad for dude. I feel so bad for homie. Like I want to know
for trespass.
What the fuck
happened? Like he's on some when they on that dope.
No, but he said he been fucked up for a minute, and the fact like he's like becoming the Delonte West of the entertainment game. You feel what I'm saying? And the fact that like this shit keep happening to him. Come on, man, trespassing. He's looking bad. Come on, man. Not Hakeem, man. Come on, not Hakeem. Not Hakeem. My man can't be looking like this. He can't. Where's Terrence at? Get Terrence on the motherfucking line, man. What is he doing about this? Like to go from that all smiles to where you just every picture we seeing of you, man, you fucked up. This is how you know it's some type of dark shit going on in Hollywood, bro, with the young actors especially. And I feel bad for him, man. I feel bad for him, man, that he's in that spot. I think that's a fucked up. I think that's a fucked up spot to be in. That he's in. Real shit.
Why? Because he got arrested.
Yeah, that he got.
I can't wait till this story. I can't wait till this story come out. We're obviously we'll talk about it once the story comes all the way out and unfold. But I want to see what the fuck was he doing as far as trespass, because he was somewhere and somebody called the police on him. He was somewhere that somebody didn't want him in their motherfucking house or in their yard or in their establishment. I wonder what the fuck was Brashear doing. You know, they always. I think you changing that, my nigga. That's you.
No, yeah, I'm throwing shit in the box as we talking. That's why I said this. But you ain't gotta, yeah.
But now you change. So you changing it as the shit is still up on the screen. So that's you.
Oh, okay. So yeah.
That's all you, my nigga. That ain't me. That's you. Cause I'm seeing her looking at the shit change. I ain't touching nothing. Nigga, you.
Fuck it. Hey, but listen though. Like, okay, so as we move forward, like I said, I just wanted to throw that in there. So look, we're gonna start for this middle one, right? Now the middle one with the fat motherfucker and shit like that. Now if y'all ain't been aware,
you going to the fuckery? It's fuckery. Nigga, look at the time, my nigga.
Yeah.
I'm just at is that because you said what you just said about the person in the middle, is this fuckery or no?
I mean, this shit right here. I mean, I was gonna keep it out of the fuckery.
Okay, okay, cool. I didn't know because of how you described it. I didn't know if you were throwing it in the fuckery. That's why I said. That's why I asked.
Yeah. For sure. No, this right here, man. Like, I mean, I want to know what you think. Obviously, we have the Olympics going on and shit like that for y'all who've been tuning in. I think a lot of weird shit's been going on at this whole Olympic thing and shit like that. And to really see this shit unfold, I really want to play this right here and just see, like, is this appropriate when it comes to this? And why are they always mocking? Even though I'm not siding with one thing, why is this religion always getting mocked? I really want to know. I got questions.
Does this have to do with Olympics? There is nothing athletic about none of this. And I'm not even talking about the big one in the middle that's acting like she Jesus. 400-pound Jesus. Come on, get out of here. Jesus was skinny. Now let me play this clip so y'all can see the foolery. If you can.
Costumes?
Why is she greasy though? Did somebody not get the memo that she probably wiped them arms off a little bit because she looked greasy? All right.
None other than Louis Vuitton.
And this one got a beard. Look like Mustafa or somebody. What are y'all doing? Didn't they mock in the Last Supper? Why they didn't mock Islam? Won't they mock Islam? I dare you. Won't you mock Muhammad? These will be heads. All it be heads laying on the table. Why the beard though? I don't know about y'all, but I have a feeling that Sodom and Gomorrah kind of look just like this. I feel like this was like Sodom and Gomorrah every weekend. What does this have to do with Olympics?
I mean, this right here, I don't feel like it's a representation of what I believe in the motherfucking country. I don't know about anybody else. I mean, I think this shit is crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah. Like, what's going on out there? I mean, that shit is crazy. And like the other couple of clips, Trav, you just want to put those up. Those are just clips, you know, Snoop, you know, fucking being in the inaugural, you know what I mean, sea walking and shit. I mean, to me, I mean, like, but this whole shit.
I salute that. Snoop, yeah, Karen, my nigga, and
cool.
I fuck with that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I fuck with the Snoop part, but all the other shit, man, to me was crazy.
You know, Snoop is an international cultural icon, my nigga. That's why he was chosen to do this shit. Nigga, they got a pendant that is an Olympic pendant, a pin that got Snoop blowing smoke rings, nigga, in the Olympic colors. That shit doggone got them be worth some money, maybe one day, who knows? But this whole what is it? What's the name of that shit where the disciples sat down with Jesus at the table? I forgot. If anybody know,
that was the Last Supper. That was
so it's the Last Supper.
Right, that's what they was
Yeah,
displaying.
I mean, you know what?
Tease and we can't say the word, but you already know. Like,
let me tell you my opinion on why those people always tease that religion or would choose that religion over some shit like Islam, or you know what I'm saying? It's like what old boy said. Them folks ain't playing about their religion. Christianity may be a little more lenient on shit until it get down to the motherfucking white boys in the country somewhere, and they be like, "Oh hell no, we'll blow these motherfuckers' heads off." They ain't gonna show that though on the media. You ain't gonna see them folks on TV, but we know they out there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I understand that.
We know they out there, so you ain't finna. Yeah, you're not finna make a lot of religions. You ain't finna make a joke about like that because them folks ain't playing.
Yeah, it just
You know
seems
what I'm saying? We see what Osama bin Laden them and all them folk. We see what they do.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So you don't even play. You don't play with nobody. You don't. Yeah, nigga, them Buddha folks will come and kung fu kick your ass, but if you do some shit like this and go back to praying and be quiet. But you know what I'm saying? A ninja will come assassinate your ass if you on this drag shit. You know, Christianity, they be like, bless you, brother. Bless you, brother. May God, I rebuke you, devil, in the name of Jesus. I bind and rebuke you. Get this gay mess up out of them, Lord. Shake the gay out of them.
I want you to pull this. I just put it in the box too. This happened immediately after they aired that shit. Like the next day, they experienced one of the most massive blackouts where the church was the only thing that was lit. Massive power outage hits Paris after the Olympic opening ceremony openly mocks Christ. Right. I mean, that's crazy. And the only thing that stayed lit was the church. That if that ain't something telling you something, I don't know what is.
They're telling you you're doing too much. Right there. Right there, nigga. It's telling you doing too much. Don't play like this. But see, that's one of them things. Like them old American country white boys, Christian, that stand on that Christianity shit.
Yeah.
Them January 6th white boys. Or they gonna make some shit like this happen, my nigga. If they come out and catch your ass.
Facts.
You ain't gonna go to their town and do that shit because you already know what they finna do to you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's crazy, man. So they got the video showing
it'll be a blackout for real.
Look, you see the similarities and stuff like that. Last Supper, and then what they tried to mock with the transgenderism and stuff like that, man. That's crazy.
That's deep, my boy. I ain't know about the church being lit still. That should let you know something right there. Somebody, God ain't pleased.
No, I wouldn't be pleased either.
You know what I'm saying? That should let you know right there.
What does that have to do with Olympics? Like
it's just some motherfuckers doing some goofy shit.
Goofy shit.
Shit. Ain't got a goddamn thing to do with athletic competition. You know what I'm saying? It has nothing to do with that. But I do see women complaining about women's boxing in the Olympics. Have you seen that shit, my nigga?
No, I haven't. They talk about the
women's boxing, and they let the transgender motherfucker beat the shit out of a woman, and she stopped fighting.
Yeah, I seen that.
She stopped fighting. Like this is this ain't fair.
I seen that.
People should be in a rage about that. How you got a man beating the shit out of a woman in a legal boxing fighting competition? Absolutely not. No.
That is
ridiculous.
So that's what I'm saying, man. For them doing this shit, bro, like you said, they immediate karma right there. Lights go off, massive power outage.
Immediate karma.
You know what I'm saying? And yeah, the church stays lit. Like, yeah, that does show us something. Also, man, as we wrap up, man, we about to get ready to get into this fuckery. Before we get into that, though, man, we reported on this Julio Fulio situation, man. It looks like they apprehended his killers. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, it looks like a girl was involved in this shit, man. So you already know the back door had to take place. And it looks like they took Fulio's killer.
Back up. Back up. Back up. All right, go to your knees. Put your hands behind your back. Stay there. Stay there. Don't move. Isaiah? Isaiah? Stand up. Isaiah 10, right?
All right, good morning. Go take the Kelsey and Andrews there. No.
Go ahead, dog.
So, I mean, this situation right here, bro, listen, finding out all the details about this, you know, shout out to DJ Academics. I listened to, you know, what he shedded light on this situation. Like, homegirl obviously was riding around with one of the homies, getting the low on all the different spots Fulio was going to. You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand why you would take a female around when y'all about to get ready to do the hit. You know, it looks like it was split between, it was two older niggas, which were like brothers. They was in their upper 20s, early 30s, and there was three younger motherfuckers, one of them being a female. It looks like everybody's in custody except for one of the brothers now as we update everything. But that's a fucked up situation, man. Not only are you going to jail, Florida, you know, they practice the death penalty, so you're going to get life for the death penalty for what you did, you know, and you're going to jail wet. And for you to go out and shoot a nigga like how y'all did Fulio in 4K, right? Shoot up the whip, do all that shit, and still just turn yourselves in. Like, I never understood that shit. Like, if I'm willing to kill a nigga and do all that, am I really willing to sit in the joint where the nigga's controlling my every move for the rest of my motherfucking life? Like, nigga, I might as well go. Like, I might as
You just created a hashtag, my nigga. If it ain't already been made yet, my nigga said how they did Fulio in 4K. Niggas finna start saying it. Fulio like they did Fulio in 4K, nigga.
Like, I don't understand that, man. Like,
he's a trendsetter.
they did them dirty, bro. They did them dirty, man. And like, you know, homegirl gonna get to singing like a bird. You already know, nigga. She's singing like a bird. She gonna be like, well, I didn't know, you know. So she probably gonna get about 10 to 15 years. You know what I'm saying?
She could go to 10
15 years. Everybody else getting life though. Everybody else getting life. That's just how it's gonna go. And for y'all, to me, I don't understand the point, like where we're at right now, where we know like everything, right? We've seen our predecessors go to jail for stupid shit. Why the fuck is niggas still killing niggas knowing you're gonna sit in jail forever? I wouldn't want to do that. Like, I'd rather just whoop your ass, stomp you out. That's why I loved our generation so much. It's like, nigga, we would stomp you out. We like, our definition of doing you bad was jumping you or fucking you up like that. Like killing a nigga and going to jail for the rest of your life is not cool in 2024.
Well, they think they're gonna get away with it. That's why they do it.
No, they not. How could you think that though? Like, how could you think that when pretty much
because
gets
every
caught
nigga don't
for the
get
most
caught.
part?
Every nigga don't get caught.
That every nigga don't get caught. But if we had to do a statistic of how many niggas got caught, it definitely is going to stand out. It's definitely going to be more than half. I'm going to say 60% of niggas get caught. 60%.
I don't know, my nigga. Cause shit, my boy, I see so many motherfucking murders on the Atlanta news every morning. That's just in Atlanta. That's in Metro Atlanta, my nigga.
High profile motherfuckers like this. Like
Oh, now you say high profile motherfuckers?
You come and you
Yeah,
kill a nigga brazenly.
possibility on that.
You kill a nigga at the Holiday Inn brazenly. It's just like, bro, like the odds of you getting away is very slim, and that's all I'm saying. And what was the bag worth? The you know what I'm saying? The fact that I can go to jail for the rest of my life is what got me fucked up. It's like, nigga, if I'm going to jail for the rest of my life, I'm not, nigga, no, we're not doing this. We'll whoop that nigga ass, nigga. Let's whoop his ass and put him on camera. You know, put him on the internet or something like that, whooped out or something like that. I ain't about to motherfucking goddamn be killing a nigga and then I got to motherfucking be in jail for the rest of my life. And I'm going to jail. I'm wet. I'm fucked up. They got me like, come on, man. Nah, we ain't doing that. But shout out to, you know what I'm saying, the police. They did their motherfucking job on this shit, bro. They killed the nigga. Motherfuckers got to face justice. That's just the way the shit go, bro. That's just the way the motherfucking shit go. But yeah, man, we appreciate everybody, man. Obviously, man, you know, tuning in. Y'all know what it is, man, on this motherfucking Thursday goddamn night, man, as we hitting the motherfucking almost the midnight hour, man. We're gonna get into this goddamn fuckery in a minute. Like this right here, bro, as we start this, right, on the fuckery side. This is go to show you, bro, how niggas really be when it come to, like, my nigga, like, they want what they want. And I found it very ironic that dude was like, yo, I need this fucking Hellcat, bro. Let's get this shit pulled up right here, man. Like, this right here was crazy. Customers looking for a Hellcat only had a 440 credit score. Let's see how this shit went.
I don't know who's going to react to it, but it's worth a shot.
Hello?
Terry, what's going on, man? Alex with Earth Motor Cars.
Hey, brother, what's going on?
Hey, man, just giving you a call back, man, seeing if you've extended your search with the Hellcat anymore. And I just want to let you know that I actually found us a car. It's not a Hellcat, but it is a car that you could pay cash for with the down payment that you wanted to put on the Hellcat. It's a 2018 Dodge Charger SXT. It's got 84,000 miles on it, and I could sell it to you for like 20 grand.
I'm sorry, Alex. You said it's a SXT.
Yes, sir. It's a black SXT, and it's only $20,000.
Look, brother. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. First of all, you really don't know who I am, brother. I mean, I'm not going from no Bentley to a retired cop car to a rental car. I'm not gonna be rolling around in no $15,000 car. I told you the price ain't really an issue. I can come up with that 10.
I don't know who's gonna react to it, but it's worth a shot.
Hello?
Terry, what's going on, man? Alex with Earth Motor Cars.
Hey, brother, what's going on?
Hey, man, just giving you a call back, man, seeing if you...
Trav, skip the clip for it.
Was it? Did I need? Oh, my bad. I just stopped the motherfucker. I see the arrow.
Yeah, I have that cash with me. I just took out a loan to cover the down payment pretty recently, so I was ready for you to get me some info on that Hellcat. But here you are.
What do you
trying to diminish me to get an even cheaper car? That's not what I'm looking for.
What do you mean you took out a loan to cover the down payment?
Yeah, with my local credit union.
I don't understand what you mean. You're financing the $15,000 to $20,000 you have down.
It's cash that I have, brother. It doesn't matter how I got it. Okay.
I mean,
Alex, I've told you this before. I bought cars like this before all my life, and I'm not going from a Bentley to a retired cop car. You really don't know who I am, and you're lucky I ain't coming down there to get that ass.
Bro, to do what?
Or you really testing me? This is.
I'm not trying to. Listen, I'm trying to offer a solution here.
It's not a solution, is what it is. $15,000 easy. I have that cash with me. I just took out a loan to cover the down payment pretty recently, so I was ready for you to get me some info on that Hellcat. But here you are.
What do you
trying to diminish me to get even what you're doing is insulting me.
But you would get into.
I'm not the type of man to do. My days of driving cash cars, $10,000-$15,000 cars is over. I bought Bentleys. I bought all kinds of cars.
I mean, I understand that. I'm just saying with your down payment that you have, Terry, on this car, you could buy this car cash and not have to worry about payments, and they look somewhat similar. I'm really not trying to give you a hard time. I'm honestly looking.
You lucky I ain't over there.
I don't know why you have to keep making comments like that, man. This is just me trying to do my job and do it properly and provide you with customer service. But
Yeah. At the end of the day, you're just a car salesman. It doesn't matter how I make my money. You got to make yours. I completely understand, brother.
Exactly, but at the same time, I'm trying to almost help you a little bit. I know you don't really need help or want help, but I'm trying to help you get into something to kind of rebuild your credit score up a little bit. So maybe 3-4 years from
ain't nothing need rebuilding, brother.
I mean, Terry,
money
if
is
I
money.
remember,
What you're doing is insulting me.
But you would get into.
I'm not the type of man to do. My days of driving cash cars, $10,000-$15,000 cars is over. I bought Bentleys. I bought all.
The last time we spoke, you were a 440. Am I wrong?
Yeah, and I got 40 on my wrist too. You want me to show you the watch I'm wearing right now, brother? Money ain't a problem.
Okay. I mean, we've taken watches in on trade for cards. Do you want to trade the watch in plus cash? That'll get you closer.
Absolutely, I can do that. That's something I can do for sure. I got a Cartier watch, iced out VS diamonds.
You paid $40,000?
$40,000. That's what I think it's worth. I ain't gonna tell you what I paid for it.
Okay, so I mean, hypothetically, if we put a deal together, you would put the watch as a down payment plus the cash?
I'm okay with doing that as long as it gets me into that car that I want.
Into the black, you wouldn't consider a non-black Ghost? Because I have narrow bodies that I could get you in, and they're under $100,000.
Where I'm from, we don't do narrow bodies, brother. We like them wide.
I mean, I can respect that, but that's just okay.
Alex, I feel like you're still wasting my time, brother. I'm gonna be honest.
The last time we spoke, you were a 440. Am I wrong?
Yeah, and I got 40 on my wrist too. With you, I think I can find a car like this somewhere else, and I think that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Feels like you've been putting me down since the moment I picked up the phone, and I really don't respect that. I don't really mess with that. So.
Okay. Well, let me at least text you the link to the one I have, man. I'm really not trying to waste your time. I could text you the link to the one I have just for you to look at, and I can give you a call back next week.
Yeah, brother. I probably ain't gonna answer next time. Just letting you know.
All right, man. Well, just know that we're here for you, and I'm trying to land you in something that makes sense, you know. So.
You talking about S6 people? It's more tripping.
All right, Terry.
All right, I'm gonna let you go.
All right, buddy. Bye.
I mean, what we saying, man? Like, do we feel that? What you feel, Trav? Like, do you? I mean,
that man wanted what he wanted, man, and he felt like he could get it with what he had. But nigga, you took a loan out to pay a down payment on another loan. Ain't that boy? Nigga.
If I was there.
Oh my god, man! And the way you talking, like the way he talking, just like he's just really that guy. Like he really got it. My nigga, if you really had it like that, you wouldn't even be trying to get the car with credit. You'll be cashing out on that bitch.
Oh my god, man, that shit was so crazy when I seen that shit.
Boy said he want that wide body. He said he don't want that narrow. He need that motherfucking red key, nigga.
But you know what's so crazy though? He could have just got what he could have just did was he could have just got the narrow body, and then he could have just went and bought the wide body kit online and just had that motherfucker put on. Like it ain't nothing but a kit. That's all it is. That's all it is. Could just put the kit on, been done, no problem. But you know, you rather go through them and pay the additional price, pay the overhead. That's why I gave you the fuckery for. Like he said, he could have got you in a narrow body under $100,000. Nigga, you trying to get the big boy joint over $100,000? You tripping? You tripping?
So they got the scat. So they got the scat in the narrow body too.
Yeah, narrow body, wide body.
Nigga, that don't even really.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Because it's really about them. I understand. Now you know I understand. You the wide body, but nigga, the motor, nigga, you want that motherfucking man up under that bitch. If you finna get one of them cars, see, nigga, you pull up in the narrow. You know what? Different stroke for different folks. Different stroke for different folks.
The fact
and
that
said he had to have that thing. You
he got
feel me?
and he ready to beef. I ain't got no words.
Man said he had to have that motherfucking that one that's down there 100,000 wow.
Over 100,000 wow.
Man said he had to have that.
Woo. Next thing though, man, is fucked up, and this is why I think, man, the Sharks is acting fucking nuts in the water. You know, because this is what's going on. This is why they motherfucking going and running up north and biting niggas in Florida, because sharks are ingesting cocaine in the ocean. More than 12 have been tested positive for coke, according to scientists in Brazil. These niggas is motherfucking going up the coast. First we had cocaine bear. Now we got cocaine sharks. They gonna be fucking niggas up. Period. Point. Motherfucking goddamn.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? They gonna be fucking niggas up. That's what they gonna be doing. You know what I'm saying? So we got the cocaine sharks and shit like that, man. I don't suggest you get in the water when cocaine motherfucking sharks is goddamn in the water. I look, water parks are now the new thing. I'm not fucking with the ocean. It's over with. No more ocean talk for me. Nigga, I will be staying in the water park. This next thing though, real quick though, bro, I think this is crazy. I think like are we could you see this shit being in the United States right here? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like this right here, like I think like in Japan, drinking with the client or coworker is a mark of company loyalty and considered part of the job. Trav,
I think based on what your job is here in the States, this is already something that people do. Especially if you in the sales. If you work on Wall Street, you definitely getting drunk with coworkers all the goddamn time.
Yeah. I mean,
this like this I wouldn't even expect these motherfuckers to get that sloppy drunk. I expect to see this shit somewhere in New York. Downtown Atlanta, nigga around the IHOP on Peachtree. You see some motherfucking white folk, they drunk. Fucked up.
These niggas geeked up, bro.
Right here. They be in the whole nice ass loafers and you know what I'm saying? Nice shirt. They live down there. They pay $6,000 for their rent. They just be fucked up though. They go right to the bar, nigga, in the neighborhood.
Facts.
Drunk as a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. Shout out to Japan, man. They getting fucked up over there, man. And closing.
I don't see nothing wrong with it.
Last thing, man, before we get out of here, man. Like this right here, bro. Niggas, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't just the white one. It's the niggas too, bro. They be on some weird ass fucking shit.
This a weird one right here, my boy.
Straight weird. Florida man arrested for having sex with a strap on and making his girl think his penis was big. Drop something for that, Trav. God damn. This right here. I mean, he's wrong. I mean, I don't know what else to tell y'all. I mean, he's wrong. I mean,
so how the fuck? I mean, what he ain't even. I'm just trying to figure out how the nigga. What did he have? Did he have a strap on sitting on top of his own wood or what? This is crazy. How did he?
Maybe he had a hole. He just put it. You know, it was a hollow.
Just put it down there and pull the strap out instead of pulling his dick out. He pulled the strap out.
That
so
shit.
Is he really having sex though? Is he really getting pussy if he's not fucking with his own dick?
Listen, the fact that he went to jail is the crazy part to me. The motherfucker went to jail for this shit. Like, oh, he went to jail. This is the wild part about it, my nigga. Like, the fact that you go to jail for this shit is what's crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, like, I ain't even got nothing to say about this shit, my nigga. Hopefully, homie man will figure it out, man. But we
I got one more fuckery, man, to take us on out, my nigga.
One more fuckery, man.
I got one more fuckery to take us on out, man. I'm sure some of the people have already seen in video with my nigga.
Just be careful, because ain't nobody gonna be careful for you. Nobody's gonna tell you either. Everybody's having a good time. You need to focus on you and make sure. Time to go. It's time. You done already touched her. It's time to go. Hurry up and get out of there before somebody else see you. Just be careful.
Hey, man.
Ain't nobody gonna.
My nigga, what you gonna do in this situation, dog?
That shit crazy, dog. That shit crazy, my nigga. I ain't got
First of all,
nothing.
nigga, I ain't even walking up, nigga. I wasn't doing it back in the day. I just wasn't walk. I'm not dancing with nobody face that I don't see. You feel me? Like who the fuck are we on? Him or the goddamn or the he she, nigga? You feel?
Right. I want to know which one that shit on, man, for real. Like,
This shit is crazy, man. It took me the fuck out when I seen this shit. I said, got him, motherfucker. That's what you get, nigga, for not knowing what going on where you at, my boy.
Facts,
Be
man.
careful out here, nigga. Pay attention to your surroundings.
Hey, motherfucker.
Walked up behind somebody and thought you was just gonna dance with them. Don't even know what you're dancing with. Till you felt that stubble. This nigga felt some stubble, nigga, or something. This shit that cut his ass when he grabbed him. Hey,
that nigga double face shit.
This shit crazy, my nigga.
Yeah, man. Definitely, man. Appreciate, man, everybody, man, who tuned in on the live, man. Catch us, man. If you ain't catch us on the live, catch us on the motherfucking replay, man. Tell a friend to tell a friend. DeadBolt ATL, all motherfucking platforms. Please, you know what I'm saying? Subscribe, man, and fuck with us, man. We appreciate y'all, man, for tuning in. Like always, Trav, man. Any parting words?
Hey, man, I just appreciate everybody coming out, man. That's it. You know, I'm always ending the show tipsy, damn near every time. Maybe not the last time, but mostly
every time.
I'll be leaving this. I leave the setting tipsy.
I get tipsy.
Yeah, you know, I would have a good time with y'all, man.
Always have a good time.
Appreciate y'all, man. My nigga.
Appreciate that, man. Y'all already know what time we on, man. It's your boy Don Peoplez and Trav. DeadBolt. Go.
I didn't mean to play that. I meant to play the other song.
The most important thing is this.
There we go.
To be able at any moment to sacrifice what you are for what you will become.
Dead.
Storm.